Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and we've got quite a few stuff to do. So it is the end of the month, and there's a lot of things that you have to pay attention to that reset, or things that are going on that you have to make sure you cash in. So we've got a lot to do today, and we'll be doing our Coliseum. We'll be doing the high score challenge, which we actually haven't even attempted yet. Make sure you cash in your VIP coins. That's what we're going to do afterwards. And then we're going to close out with the Ifrit challenge and doing raids. So that's going to be our agenda for the day. And then a bunch of banners go away. So remember that, or it's tomorrow. Tomorrow, a bunch of banners go away. But remember that the VIP coins that you've got from this month only last until tonight. So make sure you cash those in. Let's see here. So yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and jump right in. Jock Boy, Andrew, what's up? Welcome back, guys. I hope you have all been doing okay, and everyone's been around you has been like healthy, taking care of each other. But we are here today to play games, so I am going to be your distraction from everything that is going on in the world right now, and hopefully y'all can participate and hang out, and it'll be a good time. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this out first. I hate these time missions so much because I feel like I'm always missing one. Like, there's always one that I just didn't get because I wasn't on, like, 7 hours straight kind of thing. So, let's go ahead and just cash on these real quick. It's just free. It's really just free jewels. Or, I'm sorry, free gems. Man, if it was free jewels, that'd be pretty broken. But yeah, these are just free gems. All you gotta do is just run into the enemy. As long as you have, like, a Kyrie or a Nominee, it should be a piece of cake just getting these really, really quickly. See, this is 3 gems, which is like how much you get from a banner pull, but it's for free. It's like 5 AP. Mr. No Name, what's up? Umbro, what is up, y'all? Hey, Nexel, did you hear about the new medals coming out in Union Cross? I did, and none of them seem particularly noteworthy, truthfully. But I made a new template that, here, let me just show y'all. Since y'all are here, let me show you the new template that I'm going to be working with in order to do medal analysis. Medal analysis template. So, we'll see how long it takes me. I'm actually just kind of doing this as like a trial run. See how it all works out. But, let me get it open here. I think this is it. V3, that sounds right. Alright, so this is the new medal template that I'm going to be working with in order to analyze medals. I guess it might be a little too big, actually. Oh, wait, no, wait. There we go. Alright. This is the new medal template that I'm going to be working with in order to describe how medals work. Because honestly, there's just so many things you need to pay attention to with medals nowadays. So I thought I'd just, put it all on one slide. It's really, really busy. There's a lot of words, a lot of text going on, but hopefully this is going to be pretty easy to pay attention to and follow along with. So everything in yellow is everything that changes from medal to medal, and then everything in white is just a text. It's just there, it's planted in there, it can't be edited. So this is going to be my new template about analyzing medals moving forward. I'm going to try and see how long it takes. If it takes a crazy amount of time, I'm probably not going to use it, but this is what I want it to look like. It'll give you the buffs. It'll tell you how long they last for. It'll tell you the base strength increase. What sort of effects is the medal going to give you? And then the supernova attack right below it. So, yeah, this is going to be the medal template I'm going to try and use. Let me know, actually, if you're watching this and you're looking at my template right now, let me know how you feel about it. Is it a lot? Is it too much? Is there something that I should do before I launch using this template? So you all who are watching my stream right now get a sneak peek at what it looks like. But let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know if you think it's going to work, if it's not going to work, and things of the sort. So yeah, just give me your thoughts. Let me hear your thoughts, and then I'd be happy to incorporate them into, because I wanted to look nice. Like, I wanted to look nice. I wanted to be very obvious what we're looking at. And I want it to be helpful. So, hopefully that is going to be some good information for some people. A nice little, you see everything. Because the idea behind the template, hear me out here. The idea behind the template was that there's so many different things on medals, and they're only telling you what the medal has, right? But I think it's also important to pay attention to what the medal doesn't have. what's so great about this medal that it replaces things we had before, and then what things that it does not have. So for example, like some of these new medals, all they do is give you buffs. That's it. Like they just do like strength buff, general strength buff, and like magic strength buff, and then maybe a base strength buff, and that's it. And it's like, looking at it with this format, you'll be able to see all the things that that medal doesn't have. This is, as far as I can tell, everything that the game has built into its medals. The only effect that I don't have on here is base defense increase, and that's just because it only belongs to Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi B and Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion A. So that's the reason I didn't put it in here, because it's like, it's so slim that you never see it. But everything else is in here. Mirror from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Naminé, fixed damage from medals like the Flood, gauge use for medals like Supernova HD Terra. So I just want you to see everything that's available, and then everything the medal is not giving you. That was the other thing, because it's like, of course they're going to say this medal's great, look at what it does, but you also have to know what it doesn't do. So that was the idea behind the template. Let's see. Andrew, the ticket pull. See, I almost forgot the ticket pulls. I got to make sure I add that to my list of things to do. There's a lot of stuff to do, y'all. Ticket pulls. Cool. All right. So, Andrew, you've been doing your ticket pulls. You got the set 2 of the medals you need. Awesome. It's always good to get what you want. Andrew, the medal template's perfect. It could be better. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want to say anything's perfect because that means that I can't improve on it. But I'd like to think, because I spent a lot of time on this. I dug through old medals. I saw everything that could be sorted by. I had to format it all. Like, this was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Mr. No Name, you like it? It looks cool. They're easy to read. Okay, cool. That's good. Jock4, I find it too much text to comprehend, but for the purpose... See, that's the thing. There's a lot of text in here. But I want to use this for every single medal that comes out. You know what I mean? Unless they release a new mechanic, I'm going to have to do the whole thing all over again. I want this to show you everything. I want it to show you everything so that you know exactly what you're not getting when it comes to medals, you know? Because nobody's going to be like, well, this medal doesn't give you XYZ. They're going to say it gives you this. But it's great to know what it gives you, but knowing what you're missing out on, because like the utility, that's the big thing. Utility is what's going to last a long time for a lot of people. The only thing I guess I could throw on here is like, I'd rate this medal a 10 out of 10, or I'd rate it like a 7 out of 10. But yeah, I just want you to know everything that's available to the game, and then everything that you're not getting with every new medal. So I'm going to fill out this for the new medal, the Dream Drop Distance one, the Sora and Riku one. So I'm going to fill this out for the new one. I'm going to see how it goes, see how people react to it, and then we will go from there. Let's see. Mr. New Name, I don't have enough jewels to buy new medals that are going to come out. Save. Honestly, save, level up, log in every day, do your dailies. Just do what you need to do to get to at least 15,000. That's always a safe bet. With game-changing medals, usually about 30,000 is the safe bet, like a 10 medal pull. Like it was like that with Dissidia Sephiroth. It was like that with Kingdom Hearts 3 Naminé. So 30,000 is like usually like a good solid 99.9% of the time a safe bet, but at least 15,000. Andrew, yeah, if you're wondering what I got in the ticket pulls, 2 Renova medals. You got 2 Renova medals from the ticket pull? That's broken. Also awesome too. And the avatar boards and trade boards are still live, so you can cash in on those. That's always good. Cal, that's more text than text messages in my phone. I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. And honestly, this is going to be more to help beginners get accustomed to the game and more for the advanced players. It's not really going to help that middle level of player that just kind of casually plays as much. But I reason that more is better in this case, you know, seeing everything rather than seeing like, oh, this gives me a good base strength increase and it does defense piercing and that's it, you know? But that's the idea. Use it or don't use it. That's how I'm gonna view this one. All right. So first of all, let's just clear out Coliseum, because like I just wanted to show you all the quick and easy and cheap and dirty way of getting high in Coliseum. So I already made it to tier 12, but the big thing that people got to remember about the guard armor, specifically the Omega guard armor, is that it has a lot of offense, but very, very, very low HP. And because of this, you can use the magic reflection method in order to boost your rank. So right now we're at 1779 or 1779. Let's take a look at the rankings real quick. So theoretically, if I do everything correctly, I should end up in this 100 to 500 range, right? That's where I should end up theoretically, because I don't think I can beat quest 64 or 65, but I think I could get higher than 32. So let me just show you exactly how easy this particular method is. So all you got to do for this, you hop in, and then you have to go in with a setup that has magic reflection and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Nominee or Pirate Form Sora. So you have to go in with something like this. And then let's change the second setup. Let's get rid of these. And you want to have as low of a defense as possible. Like, we're talking dirt cheap low, because you want to eat a bunch of the damage that this enemy is going to give you. So we're going to use an unleveled Kingdom Hearts 3 Anti-Aqua with that super low defense value of 9,367. And then we are going to use Pirate Form Sora. Let's see, let's grab our boy Pirate Form Sora here. Where's Pirate Form? Sora. Sora should be the top of this list because he has the highest amount of strength. I don't know why he wasn't at the top of the list. Alright. So the idea behind this whole tactic is that you decrease your defense down to essentially dirt cheap values, and then the reflection off of the Omega armor's damage is just going to go back to them. It's going to hit them straight in the face, and then you'll win that way. You don't have to overpower them. You literally just got to, like, get socked, and then let the enemy hurt itself. So Pirate Form Sora decreases our defense essentially down to nothing. We've got minus 15 general defense, minus 15 PSM defense, minus 15 reverse and magic defense. And that's fine. So at this point, we just need the Kairi to restore our gauges so that we can cast our Aqua. We cast the Aqua. And then we just kind of ping it. And then it pings us back. So let's go ahead and slow down the battle speed. Alright, we just got smacked in the face with 6 million, almost 7 million points of damage. And then it's like, boom, it all goes back, it hits the enemy. And then we just have to do that a second time. So we only needed 2 turns to do this. So we cast it again. Again, bringing down our defense to essentially dirt cheap levels. And Kairi restores our gauges, Aqua activates Reflection, and then you just win that way. So that's going to be the other way to win this. And then the first way, the one that I'm going to use, is going to be with the, with Chain of Memories Nominee. So Nominee does essentially the same thing. We're going to decrease the enemy's defense with Kairi A and with Anti-Aqua. And then Nominee is going to copy those debuffs that we put on the enemy and reflect it back on us. So at that point, we'll have minus 15 general defense, minus 15 PSM defense, minus 14 upright defense, because Kairi A only gives 7 upright defense down on the enemy, and then minus 15 reverse defense off of the Anti-Aqua. So the idea is just bring down your defense to dirt cheap levels. Use really, really bad defense levels for your medals. So we're looking avoiding tier 10s. We're looking avoiding supernova medals as much as possible. And then the more you lower your defense down, the more damage the enemy will do to itself from the reflection. So that's going to be the easiest way to do this. If you don't have Nominee, as long as you've got Pirate Form Sora or something like that, or even Baymax, Dark Baymax will decrease your defense too. So either of those 2 medals makes this a super easy, like, quest to finish. It has to specifically be this Guard Armor Omega, because that's going to be the one that does enough damage to you that will reflect back and hurt itself. So let's go ahead and... I guess more people have Pirate Form Sora, because I'm sure like 99% of people sold their Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Nominee. Alright, so... Pirate Form. Bring down our defense to dirt cheap levels. Let's speed this up, actually. Since I already showed you it once, let's just speed it up. Let's activate the Kairi. This is just going to restore gauges. That's all it's for. Anti-Aqua gives us the magic reflection. Tap, 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 tap. And then we get punched straight in the face. Almost 7 million points of damage. Okay, we'll just do it all over again. Activate that. Activate the Kyrie. Activate the Anti-Aqua. That's going to give us Reflection. And then tap, tap, tap. So remember, we were like 1,776. And then we get smacked again. And then poop, it just takes care of the enemy. The only thing about this strategy is you have to do it once you're absolutely done climbing, when there is literally no further that you can do. Because this is more than a one-turn method, meaning that it's going to lock all of the quests that come after it. So you have to overpower the next enemy in order to get to further quests. So you only do this reflection strategy once you're absolutely done, when you are no longer going to do any sort of climbing in Colosseum. And there you go. So we bumped up all the way up to 294th. So that should guarantee us the top 500. I'm sure like all the rankings around me are exactly the same. 45, 45, 45, 45, 44. But yeah, so that's the idea behind it. I'm sure in like an hour or two, there's going to be like 18 other 45s after me. So there's your little cheat sheet for how to beat Colosseum this month. I was going to do it last night when I was just doing my Colosseum run, but then I was like, you know what, people are going to want this information. So easy peasy way of scoring high in Colosseum once you're done climbing, just to give you that extra push. All right. What's next? What is next? High score challenge. All right, let's do it. Let's check chat first, though. I kind of ignored it to do all that explaining. Let's see. Umbra. I think we'll get a reprint of the Renova Xion by itself. Maybe. Truthfully, maybe. Realistically, I could see them releasing Xion as a new buffer alongside a Kyrie. Because like, Xion's been out for 3-4 months almost. They already announced that there's going to be no more power speed magic Renova medals. Because they literally said in the announcement for Terra Ventus Aqua, there will be no more power speed magic Renova medals. But they didn't say the same thing for Upright and Magic, or Upright and Reverse. So I'm assuming the new buffers are going to be Renova Kyrie, Renova Xion. People are going to have to spend more jewels to get both, because the trade-off with Naminé is that while she was super powerful and made people pull into her, it means that people only had to pull for one medal, as opposed to two. And business-wise, making money-wise, Square wanting to suck your wallet dry-wise, like, they want you to pay for 2 different medals, you know what I'm saying? So, they'll probably release a new Kyrie and a new Xion. Maybe it'll be, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie, or Remind Kyrie, or something like that, where she's, like, with, like, the angel wings, or where she's doing something super awesome from Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, and then it's probably going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion, plainclothes Xion. Like, that would be my guess as to what the new buffers are going to be. So I don't think we're going to get if we get a reprint of Renova Xion, that's going to be the definite time where I'm going to be like, maybe save, because something's cooking. Something's in the kettle right now. Mr. No Name, I've got the Supernova ++ Winnie the Pooh medal from the draw ticket banner, but no traits. Honestly, it's still good. You know what I mean? It's still an additional buffer you can use for something like PvP. Maybe you could put defense boost on it rather than second chance. So Pooh is still good, but with the current way things are going, I'd actually say that Rabbit and Piglet are better than Pooh right now, just because they reset count. Truthfully. Like, everyone should have at least one reset count medal. Even I have one. I use my Supernova Plus Illustrated Sora A. Let's see. Andrew, I was really surprised they didn't announce a new buffer yet, so I went ahead and decided to pull for the Xemnas and made him into a Raider. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I can't even disagree with that, truthfully. Like, it's a good medal. It actually, everyone be on the lookout, because sometime this week, I'm hoping to drop another top 10 video of the best medals in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I've already made it. Like, I've already have my list down, so stay tuned. That's going to be one of the next videos that I post. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I have 11 medals on here. Looks like I'm going to have to shave off this last one then. Okay, cool. So I'll have to shave off one medal, but quick alert for everyone who's watching, just to reward you for being here. Xemnas is actually on there. So just a heads up that Supernova ++ Xemnas did make my top 10 list. Jack Stover tier 9? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier 10 accidentally? Tier 9. Was this when we were talking about Colosseum? Did I say tier Andrew, I'm at rank 72. You should be okay. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Hopefully you get the 4, you know, because it's always like, I'm always like, oh my gosh, am I going to get kicked out like right at the last minute by people who just speed run this stuff and get high all the way up to like tier 13? I don't know. Truthfully, another reason I'm not ranking as high is just because I don't level up my Keyblades. Like, I just don't need to, you know what I mean? I don't see it as being super de-duper important. Andrew, if I'm pulling for any of them, I'm pulling for Xion because I like her more than Kairi. Absolutely. You should always pull for what makes you happy. Okay, so next thing up is High Score Challenge. Let's see. Oh, Jack, I was wondering why Pirate Sword didn't show up. It's because he's tier 9. Oh, my bad. Oops. Good call, good call. Thanks for looking out. But yeah, I don't level up my Keyblades. I just don't. Truthfully, is there a reason why I don't? No. Like, I could. I just don't. I know, it sounds really, really dumb. And truthfully, it probably is. But I just don't see a reason to do so. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's go ahead and do our high score challenge. And I think we're actually going to be okay. Because this is the one with the Final Fantasy VII medals, I think. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is in here. Yeah, we should be good to go. Dark Riku, all the nobodies. Oh yeah, this is gonna rock. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see how well we actually do. Let's go ahead and grab our missing egg, because that's probably gonna be the choice Keyblade for this. Because what's gonna be my power hitter in this? What's gonna be the one that's gonna be clocking out the most damage? It should be speed for me. Because I don't have any of these super duper power medals. So let's go ahead and just set this up. Also, Missing Ache is our strongest Keyblade right now, just because of the boosters from this month. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Let's sort by score. Oh man, we have to throw the cloud in there somewhere. I guess we could. Just throw them in there like that. And then Nominee, of course, just our generic buffer, prevents us from getting, like, paralyzed, things like that. We can have Ventus here, because he's going to give us that Super Renova proc. And then I think Lingering Will should have been on here. Aha, there you are. Okay. And then that's going to copy another Dark Riku. So I think this is the setup that we go in with. Yep. All right, cool. Let's do it. So that was my general thought process on how I run high score challenges. Honestly, at this point, it's like high score challenges aren't nearly as rewarding as they were before. When you used to get a brand new medal, it was exclusive to high score challenges. It was almost never re-released after it was over. So let's see here. Let's grab a Dark Riku. We're going in with a score of 132. All right. So let's go here and let's see what we got. Let's see what enemies we're facing here. Ah, it's just the gold triclomas again? Okay. Andrew, didn't even try hard on the high score challenge because I have more than enough gems in case they decide to increase the max level. Are you, like, super high leveled in this game? I feel like there's, like, a story that I'm missing here. Alright, and if I remember correctly, some of these have, like, blue counters, some of them have red counters. So let's go ahead and take out the obvious target in the room and the blue one. Okay, so this one's got blue counters. Let's see. And let's activate one of these. Because honestly, 2-turn buffing is really strong. Actually, no, we don't even need to do that. Because our buffing is going to be the strongest our second turn anyways. I don't know why we're attacking with Cloud. There's really, for damage, I guess, is the answer to that. Alright, so let's do that. Dark Riku. Go get him. Go get him again. Go get him one more time. Dark Riku is honestly such a disgustingly broken medal. Like, I don't know who thought that it was a good idea to OP a medal like this. Okay, so we'll skip the clouds next time. Because it kind of messed up our rotation there. So let's do this. Let's do this. Maybe I need a... Maybe I'll just throw in another Nominee. You know? Throwing in another Nominee, just get some extra gauge restoration in there. What did we activate the first time? Oh, we didn't activate any supernova attacks. Okay. Alright, trial run, trial run. I kind of messed this one up a little bit. Alright. So it's gonna knock us out. Restore. Restore. Dark Riku activation. Give us that 300 special attack bonus. And our speed strength should theoretically be the highest here. Maybe I'll have to, like, ping it with supernovas or something. But at this point, like, we're so ridiculously, like, strong with speed right now. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to ping this guy with supernovas. It's okay just because we have the supernova renew. Just to kind of give us some extra leverage there. Yeah, this is fine. I'm okay with this. Okay. So that's one. Let's take care of this one next. His powers are our bad matchup, right? So we just gotta take care of this one. Let's give ourselves at least a 300% boost for this. Go ahead and activate you. Activate you. Skip on the cloud because there's no reason to activate him. And then second turn, we're going to Supernova Renew, activate one of our speed ones. Because we at least need to make sure we have enough for the green one too. We got to knock out one more enemy after this one. Alright, so let's rebuff ourselves. Let's activate Supernova Renew. Let's see. I want to activate... Let's activate one of the Dark Rikus. Yeah, one of these Dark Rikus should be okay. And then let's see how far we can go with this. We should be able to beat this quest. Like, realistically, we should be able to take out all the enemies in this quest. It's just because I really botched up that first one. Like, actually pretty badly. Alright, so... Interesting. Yeah, maybe I should replace that cloud with a Nominee, because at least a second Nominee would be giving the extra boost to these Dark Rikus. Let's activate this Nominee. Let's activate Lingering Will too. Okay. Since this is like our final turn, right? Because it's gonna knock us out after this turn. Oh, nope. Cloud, stop. Alright. Let's see. I think we missed on this one, actually. I think we messed up too hard on the first one, and it's gonna, like, hurt us in the long run. Yeah, there's no way we're shaving off 1,000,000 points of damage from the enemy at this point. Alright, let's run it back. Let's run it back. We could definitely do a lot better than this. Andrew, you are one of the more, like, top-level players. Alright, cool. Cool. Congratulations. It's always a good thing to know you're doing well. You know what I mean? Like, in a game, it's always good to see that you're doing, like, high tier or you're enjoying yourself. Any of those things classifies you're having a good time. Alright, so... I guess someone who has the Zemnis, it would really help here because it does ignore attribute. But again, it's just a power medal. It's just strength. That's all it is. It's all strength. Ignore target attribute, metal strength on the supernova. It's all just damage, and that can be good. Again, that's why he makes my top 10 list, but it's not an answer to everything. So let's go ahead and grab... Who else do we want to have? If we had to sub out, I guess we could just sub out for a Nominee. Let's just sub out for a Nominee, see how it works out, and then go from there. So this Nominee, why not? Extra attack sounds good to me. Because at the very least, it's giving something to our Dark Riku. Alright, so let's go here. Let's go here. We're, what is it, 7 or 5% short? Shorter than we were earlier? Alright, so... Let's go with the harder enemy first. So here. Supernova attack. And then we should have activated the Lingering Will first, actually. Looking back on it, we should have activated Lingering Will. Just because, like, this first turn is kind of like a throwaway turn almost. Because all you're doing is strengthening yourself up for the second turn anyways. So, let's see how far we can go with this. So, I guess on the speed enemy, we'll activate Lingering Will. It should also do more damage just because it's a speed enemy, you know? Alright. So let's go here. So since this enemy is really giving us a rough time, let's go ahead, activate these two. Give ourselves some buffing going on. And then let's activate all of our speed ones. Let's see if with all of our speed medals being activated, we're able to take this one out. These are all 2-turn buffers, so this should give us quite a bit of a boost. I think I need to get extra attack on this Ventus, actually. Just because if I transition to using him just as a buffer, then I'm going to need extra attack on him. Come on, Dark Riku, hit that 50% damage. It's like I can't see because of the reflection, the speed reflection. Oh boy, alright. We might not be able to take out the power one. Let's see. Yeah, let's activate Nominee now. See if it matters. So we're able to take out the blue one. That's no question. Can we take out the red one? Or do we just lose on damaging the red one? Can we actually just... Can we just defense our way through this? Because the most important part is that we defeat the enemy, you know? Ooh, we get close. Alright, how much damage does this Cloud of Poison hit us with? I don't think we survive 10 million points of damage. I just don't think we survive that. Okay. So let's do the blue one. Let's take out the blue enemy first. Then we'll take out the green one. Or at least we'll try to take out the green one. Because this is just a damage contest. You know what I mean? This is about getting as much damage in without getting knocked out. So... Alright, so that pretty bad run gave us all the way up to 3,956, which is not bad. This was also a month where a lot of people did polling. Like, they did polls for Final Fantasy VII Remake, the Reaper came out. Like, there was a lot of good stuff that was dropped during this time. The Renova medals are back on here. So, let's go ahead and take out the blue one first. So, go here, take out the blue one. Nominee, Nominee, Nominee again. And remember, this first turn, really just the throwaway turn. You want to use this to make sure that your 2-turn buffers give you the maximum amount of strength the second time around. So, we'll just let that roll out. Look at how much critical damage that's doing. That's so bananas. A times 25 multiplier. So bananas. Alright. And then the next turn, we activate... We'll activate one Dark Riku. And we'll see if that's enough. At this point, we're just score optimizing. So Dark Riku. Let's activate the Tifa too. Why not? I feel like we might need it. And then we'll see how much damage our Dark Riku is doing here. Because if activating that Tifa was excessive, then we just do this all over again, but only activate the Dark Riku. Oh yeah, it might have been a little excessive. Because we still have one more turn. So it might have been a little over the top. So... yeah, no, it's definitely over the top. We're definitely taking this thing out with our Dark Riku at this point. So we shouldn't activate the Tifa the second time around. Yeah, because we still have like 5 casts left. Okay, so we'll move on to this one. Activate Lingering Will here. And then, again, first turn, it's going to be just this throwaway turn to make sure our 2-turn buffers are going to work out well. Let's see. Alisa, hey, what's up? Oh, that was a hard L. I hope that didn't pierce anyone's ears, but What's up? Oh my gosh, it's so good to hear from you. It's like really good to hear from you. I'm glad that you're doing well. You didn't join the last few streams. I'm just like, what happened? Where'd she go? She's one of my like 3 moderators. Really glad to hear from you, truthfully, genuinely. All right, so let's go Dark Riku. I think we have to go 2 here. So let's go Dark Riku. Let's go a second Dark Riku. And then seeing how it goes from here, we'll have to see how this works out. Because I don't know if we take out, I don't know if we could take out the green or the red enemy. But at least we squeeze out more damage with the green one. And let's see how much damage we have left to do. And that'll determine if we activate the rest of these next turn. Yeah, I think we just gotta activate them. Oh, we did have some speed metal reflection damage there. Okay, so we'll go. Let's just activate them. Let's see if it's enough. Because realistically, what we can save on right now is 1 supernova recast that we messed up on for the magic enemy. But we'll see between everyone else, these 6 consecutive Dark Rikus, what we're looking at. And see, this is the other thing. It's going to be a little bit inconsistent because that Dark Riku's critical multiplier is going to be a little drastically different. Do we take it? Ooh, so close. So close. Okay. All right, we can optimize this a little bit. We can get a few more points on here. All right. So what does this bump us up to? So now we're chilling at 1,152. Okay, we can do a little bit better than that. So let's go here. I wonder, I don't think I had any other speed medals. I didn't have any other, I don't remember seeing any other speed medals that gave a boost. Yeah, no dice on the speed medals. That's okay. All right, let's go back here. Andrew's so close yet so far. Yeah, no worries. We'll get it. We'll get it. Because if we could defeat the enemy, remember, there's a crazy ton of bonus points waiting for you if you defeat the enemy. So, we'll go here first. Nominate. First nominate. Tifa. And then next turn, we only activate a Dark Riku. We also have to be mindful, though. Those critical chances are not going to come every single time. So we can't, like, bank on them, but we should also bank on them. You know what I mean? If it's a big difference in score, it's okay to bank on the Dark Rikus. Okay, so we go here. Here. Dark Riku. Let everything else activate. And it should be enough. I think we determined last time the Dark Riku was enough. Oh, come on. Where are my critical chances? Not on the extra attack. There's one of them. All right. Yeah, no, the Dark Riku should have been enough. How much does Tifa give? Plus 6,000. Okay. Yeah, so it didn't matter if we activated Dark Riku or Tifa. I guess Tifa would have been better because the multiplier on Dark Riku is higher. Let's see. But this should be enough. Because that Dark Riku 2-turn buffer, we still have the plus 300 Supernova. Beautiful. All right. Then we go here. That. Lingering Will. So we need to activate 3 of these, right? We need to activate 2 Dark Rikus and a Tifa to make this work. Because we pretty much exhausted our Supernova supply last time. And then the nominee is just a little extra assurance for if we need her. Okay. So that was some nice reflection there. We'll go double nominate. We'll go Tifa, Dark Riku. Renova. Dark Riku again. I think we do the other Dark Riku too. So we know, let me actually write it down just to make sure I'm keeping track of my stuff. So, blue enemy, we needed 1 Naminé and 1 Dark Riku. Okay. I love how the animation of Dark Riku just like completely destroys the game's frame rate. Okay, so this should be enough damage. So for this one, we used... So for the green enemy, we used Lingering Will. 3 Dark Rikus and 1 Tifa. And then I'm going to mark here, this is where I Renovaed. Okay. So yeah, this should be enough damage. Because I think we cleaved like 1.3 million points of damage last time. Or bars of health. So if it all works according to plan, this should be enough. But I think it looks like it's not going to. I'm not sure if it's because the Dark Rikus did a critical hit chance. Ah, yowza. Okay. So we might as well guarantee, guarantee knocking this thing out. Hopefully. Ah, nuts. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to cast Tifa too there. Okay. So it takes up pretty much all our supernovas that aren't Naminé. Alright. Let's run her back. Umbra, am I gonna make the Stitch Medal into a raiding medal? Maybe, I don't know, because honestly, I have a pretty decent raid setup as is. So we'll see. Like, my raid setup revolves around using targets, ones that ignore target's attribute. So it's like, I should be good. It should be fine. Alright. Here first. Take that. Take that. Naminé. And then the rest of it plays out till turn 2. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it as a raid medal. Truthfully, I'd rather just keep focusing on my Timeless River Mickeys, making sure that the ignore attribute thing gets damage and raids 100% on it. So that's going to be my take on it. It's a good raid. It's a free medal. You know what I mean? It's a free medal. So based on what you need it for, you might need more PvE medals. You might need more things that can do damage to regular enemies. So in that case, make it a PvE medal. But for some who have way too many PvE medals, you might just want to make it a raid medal. Because, like, why not, you know? Or put just a crazy ton of resist on there. Alright. So this should be enough here. And then next time around, we're going to have to activate all of our supernova attacks to make sure we're strong enough to take out the green enemy. And then we just completely get, destroyed by the red one. And we just accept that. That's okay. I will admit defeat to that I can't beat all 3 of them. Even though I previously said earlier that we totally could. In hindsight, I should have activated the, not the second Riku, but the first one. Actually, no, wait. No, now that I think about it, this first one, because it's a higher multiplier than the pet slot, or than the friend slot, should actually... It was the right call. It was the right call to do that, actually. Oops. Alright, so that's that one. Let's go here. Lingering Will. Active... Whoop. Oh, wait, yeah, this is first turn. First turn throwaway. Right. So first turn throwaway, then we activate all of our speed supernovas next turn. Andrew, resist traits? No, thank you. Andrew, if we do get more than one Stitch Medal, might be able to make one into a heavy hitter, the other one into a raider. Yeah, again, it's going to be based on what you need it for. Like, people always say use the free medals for raiding. But it's like, you should really use it for whatever you need it for, And that's not something that people are able to just say, like, it's not a term that applies to everyone. Saying everyone should make free medals into raid medals is just not appropriate, You got to tailor the advice to what that person needs, rather than just saying, yeah, this is going to be best for here. when you have like 5 Kingdom Hearts 3 Xemnases, or like you have like 5 illustrated Soras, you know? The advice has to be for the person, not just for not for everyone. Because truthfully, there's very few pieces of advice in this entire game that's like everyone should do this. Like the thing that everyone should do, it's like everyone should have Kingdom Hearts 3 nominee. That's like a real statement. Vega, what's up? How's it going? Also, I tried to stream earlier for people again in Europe, just to let them join in. All right, I'm hoping this is enough. I'm hoping by next turn this is enough damage output. It's just barely scratching. Okay. So we might just need to... No, wait. I don't know if I checked the math on this one, but it might be enough. I'm hoping it's enough. We got 6 Dark Rikus coming in. Some of them are activating Critical Chance. Some of them are not. That one was not. Oh, it's just barely scratching the surface. Critical hit. Ooh, we got the wire on that one. Okay. And then we'll go here. And then, since we've only got 1 Supernova attack left, we're going to save it for the very last turn. So let's just let this run through, like all the way through, and then we'll activate the nominee at the last part. That way we have our biggest amount of damage push being the last one. Because remember that base strength, it's multiplicative with the multiplier for that Keyblade slot. So you want to have the biggest numbers all at once rather than just spreading it out like over a bunch of different turns. So let's go ahead, just activate, stay the course. And the next turn, after all of our Supernovas, all of our 2-turn buffers have activated, everything like that, we have our final rotation be the greatest push. Realistically, there was no difference between me activating at turn 2 or turn 3. Alright, so that takes us out. Nominee. This nominee. And this is another reason Supernova Renew medals are really, really good for, like, gauntlet high score challenges like this. Events where you have to take out successive amounts of really hard enemies, you're going to want some of those Supernovas back. But unfortunately, they add nothing to your base strength. That's the trade-off, is that they add nothing to your base strength. I wonder if we could squeeze out, like, 1 point of damage. Oh, nice. We squeezed out a little extra there. All right. And let's slow down this because I want to take a screenshot of my score. Boink. All right. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Cool beans. And I think that's going to be our final score. Because honestly, at this point, all I'd have to keep doing is rerunning it and seeing if Critical Chance Riku can do more damage. That would be it. And now we're 731st, which is pretty good. As long, I think, I'm not sure how I feel about this. We should have collected all the rewards, but that's not what we're looking at. We were looking at the rankings. Because I think it's 750 gets 3 magic. Yeah, so if we cross 750, then we lose our magic gems. And honestly, this is not a safe spot to be in. Like, what are we, 739? We're 731. So maybe we'll give it a few more cracks later. Seeing what else we can do to just manipulate our score to have it be more in our favor. It's probably going to rely on that Dark Riku's, critical chance to burst through for us. But I know a lot of people, they're probably going in with, like, Xemnas. If I had to guess, I'm just guessing here. Xemnas, some combination of 2 Xions and 2 Terras, a bunch of Final Fantasy VII Remake Sephiroths. But the Xemnas would be key. The Xemnas would be key because he ignores attribute. So that's going to be my guess. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top people and see what they're actually clocking out. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, right. It doesn't matter because because the slot multipliers on the Keyblades, on the dark Keyblades right now, are higher than the friend slot or the pet slot. I wonder why the Gambler, though. Is it just for weakness? To hit for weakness? Because it doesn't get any buffs from the Dark Riku. Dark Riku only buffs speed. Interesting. Let's see what number 2's rocking out. Also a bunch of Dark Rikus. I wonder what this Gambler is for, then. Is it for that critical hit chance? Because, I mean, a 28 multiplier is pretty good. He's pretty good. But 25% of the time, it just means you're running this quest like a gajillion million times until you have the math work out for you, you know? Alright, Jellybean, what you got? Dark Rikus, man, this metal's too good. It is too good. It's just so unbalanced. Because remember the template. Remember the template. When we think about this template and we use it with Dark Riku, special attack, duration is 2 turns. Tier is 10, base strength is 47,000, base defense, whatever. Multiplier gets as high as 25, gauge cost of 6, number of hits 6, gives you perfect buffs, gives you base strength plus 3,000 every single turn. It does, let's see here, does not do any of these first things. Damage plus is a critical hit chance, count plus minus 0, gauge use none, ignores attribute no, fixed damage no, defense piercing yes, reflection yes. Next group attack, no. So it's like, this is, I don't know, I just like this template. This template is going to make things very, very clear as to why certain metals are more broken than others. Alright, let's take a look. Sorry, I've been ignoring chat, so let me take another crack at it. Let's see. Umbra, I'll say this much, Bad Guy Breaker is a very good rating Keyblade for its unique flexibility. Yes, correct. That is correct, with the trade-off that, it doesn't get the mono Keyblade multipliers. That's the only thing. But you can use copy metals on it. You can use Key Art 22 on there. You can use Yensid on there. Timeless River Mickey is also an option on there. So yes, absolutely, Bad Guy Breaker for most people is going to be the best Keyblade. But for like Mega Whales, it's going to be one of the mono Keyblades. Jock Foy, thanks for, I don't know what I did. Truthfully, I don't know. I kind of missed it. Oops. Sorry. Vega, how am I? I'm doing all right. I mean, things in the United States of America are like literally it's on fire. It's literally on fire. But this is not to talk about politics. So, yeah, things are crazy in this country right now. Let's see. Jack, these high score challenges are harder because you could pick a path with one enemy type. Now you have to fight all of them. A heavy speed setup like yours struggles against that power mushroom. Right, exactly. But remember, we did a damage test. And the damage test shows a ×2 multiplier when you're hitting for weakness. So against the magic enemies, I was doing like ×2 amount of damage. And then against like the same attribute, so speed to speed, I was doing ×1 the amount of damage. And then speed to power, I was doing ×0.95. the damage. So it's not that big of a difference between hitting for the same attribute and hitting against the wrong attribute. It's like 0.05 of a difference, but also like it could make a difference when you're squeezing out points. That was the idea. Andrew, nothing but whales on top. Right. And I used to sort of whale in this game. I very rarely, I won't say I never did, but I used to buy the $100 packs in the jewel store. But then after doing it so many times, like I really only did like maybe 4 or 5 times max. Because then I started to think like I'm starting to hit the amount of money it would take me to buy a PS4, and that's when I was like, all right, it's time to slow down. But I used to buy it, and then the medals that I got with it, they became outdated, and then I was like, man, I could have saved $100. So from that point onwards, the only thing I bought was VIP, because sometimes VIP is just ridiculously worth it. Like when the Illustrated Dust came out, super worth it. Really, really worth it. Back in the day when they were like, you got 100, or I think it was like 30 of each gem for the first time, that was super worth it back then. So some of these VIPs are really worth it, but on average, I don't think buying Jewel Box E is particularly like amazing, you know? Daily missions ×2 is awesome, But realistically, let's do the math. Because remember, we can always do the math. So 300 joules extra a day times 31 days. So realistically, JewelBox E, for $100, you are going to get 24,000 joules in total. Because that was 300 extra joules a day times 31 days, added on to the 14,700 that you get. So realistically, JewelBox E, if you're playing every day, gives you 24,000 joules. Which is literally almost double the amount that a regular free-to-play player makes in a month. Ruben, what's up, yo? This is for anyone who's wondering, these streams that are earlier are dedicated to Ruben. Cuz he told me that people in Europe are having somewhat of a hard time trying to join these streams when they're like late. For me is like super late AM hours for people in Europe. So whenever I do a stream that's earlier than like what is 5 p.m. my time, is dedicated to people in Europe and like Africa and that essentially that middle line of the world. So these streams are dedicated to those people. Because like it'd be much more convenient for me to always say like I'm gonna stream on my own time when I want. But I was like, you know what? No, let's be. We have the time right now. You know, with everything going on, quarantine's still in effect. With everything going on, I was like, all right, I could stream like early every once in a while. So these streams where I can stream early are dedicated to y'all. Jofo, if I could live anywhere else aside from the U.S., where would I live? You know, honestly, I'll be truthful. I've never thought about it. Maybe Canada, because that's like, I don't think they live a lifestyle that's too far different, you know? That's the other thing. Like, I've been raised to live on a United States of America lifestyle. So it's like, I just don't know how much I can eat a cultural shock, you know? That's my thought. Ruben, you're in the Netherlands. You already live there. Andrew, last time I was a whale was when I was pulling for the Final Fantasy remake medals. They're good medals. They are good medals. A few of them cracked the top 10 for me. I hope y'all like this top 10 video. I'm such a fan of these top 10 videos. They just take an excruciating amount of time. So maybe I'll just try and cut down on what I talk about and just try and just be more concise. Ruben, I don't know. I showed this to everyone earlier. Maybe you want to take a look at it. At least if you're still here, you might want to check it out. This is my new medal template that I'm going to be using. So yeah, this is my new medal template. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know if there's things I should edit. I know it's a lot of words. It's inherently a lot of words, but that's because this game is really, really complicated when it comes to like buffs, effects, supernova. Like, I want everything to be on one page rather than this is what the medal does. Because sure, it's awesome to see what the medal does, but for longevity reasons, because remember I said this is my curve. When you start out, you get a bunch of free jewels, which is awesome, and you're at like this level of like being able to pass stuff. But then as time goes on, you run out of jewels. Oh, it starts to get really bad. But wait. I watch D-Legends videos. I watch Nexel's videos. I watch Octo's videos. I know how to make investments. I know how to make this work in the long run. Oh, I'm getting better. I'm getting great. And then you're at the top. So that is what this template's supposed to do. It's supposed to help people pass this, and stay up here. It's for long-term reasons. Umbra, I'm slightly irked that Sid's attack medal is named Dragon instead of Dragoon. The guy fights like a Dragoon in Final Fantasy VII. It's named Dragon because that's one of the names of his limit break. It's called Dragon. Even though his class is a Final Fantasy VII Dragoon, I'm pretty sure the limit break name is Dragon. So I actually find that really cool. Gabriel, here in Brazil, it's 4 p.m. Perfect? Is this a good time for Brazil? Is this a good time to stream? I don't know. Like, there's always going to be somewhere in the world where it's not the right time to stream. You know what I mean? The world runs on a 24-hour clock no matter where you are, and it's like night in one day and day in another day. But I don't know. I feel like if you want to hang out, you should be able to hang out. That's it. Like, it shouldn't be complicated. If possible. Jofo, that's where I live right now in Toronto. Luigi Q Canadian gang. Honestly, like, Canada sounds like fun. And maybe it's just because of all the Canadian people that join my streams and hang out and stuff, but y'all make Canada sound like so much fun. I just don't know a lot about Canada. Alright, how many ranks did I drop during the time we were talking? So we were at what? 731? Oh, we're still at 731. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's screenshot that. Let's go back. And all objectives complete. Awesome. Sounds good. Nintendo Ruben, I think it's pretty much good enough. I'm trying to recall what we were talking about when you sent that. But there's no timestamp or anything on these. Gabriel, it is being awesome in Canada. That's awesome. It's awesome that you guys are awesome. Alright, where are we at in terms of our agenda? We did the high score challenge. VIP coins. What do we want to cash in our VIP coins for? Avatar boards. Let's see what we got cooking. So these are all the ones we can get right now. And I want to get one of each of these again to fill my album out. I don't know. Do I have Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas in my album? I also wish there was a faster way to scroll through this because, oh my gosh, this hurts my thumb so much. Did the game die? Oh, okay. I didn't even get the, like, rotating wheel that said it's loading. Oh my goodness, why is there so much scrolling? Why couldn't they just make this a wheel on the side? Look at all these medals I'm missing. See, you can definitely tell there was a point where I stopped whaling. There's definitely a point where I stopped, like, buying into all the medals. Like, right here, I'm missing... What are these medals even? Oh, these are 7-star versions. Wait, no. This is when we did the 7-star conversion. Look at all these medals I got a 7-star. Woo, gravy. Odds are I actually have a lot of them. I just haven't 7-starred them. Alright, we're still buying VIP and stuff, alright, and then this is, the time of the primes is where I definitely stopped buying everything that came out. Alright, so we are, I don't believe I have one for Roxas, so I need to get one for Roxas. I need to get some for the Reaper. I think I'll sink all the other ones I don't get on the Reaper, because that's going to come back at some point. The Reaper's like a really strong medal. So, let's go to the avatar boards. Let's go ahead and grab one of every single one. So, one of you. And this is just to fill out our album. There's realistically no good reason to be doing this except for that. Realistically, you should be sinking all your VIP coins into medals that you already have, getting good traits on them. Like, I should be spending all of these on Roxas, or, I'm sorry, Juventus, so that I can get, like, extra attack on him. But we don't want that. We want our album to look pretty. So, let's do that. And then it lets you check out the medal later if you need to. Let's grab a Xemnas. Let's grab a Sora. And then let's sink the rest on the Reaper. Oh, and then we can grab one for Goofy, which we're never going to get. We're never going to get Goofy just because he's a VIP medal, you know? So let's grab one for Goofs. For the Goofster. And then let's grab our Reaper. Awesome possum. All right. So there's our VIP coins. We're done there. So Coliseum's done. High Score Challenge is done. VIP is done. Next thing on my list is actually ticket draws. So I guess we're going to be doing the ticket draws next. Let's see. Alright, let's take a look at chat. Ruben, the chart's good. Okay, cool. Scarf, what's up? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. I still, to this day, even with everything that's going on in the United States right now, like, COVID is still like a real thing right now. It's still like a very real thing right now. So anyone whose name I haven't seen in a long time that comes back in here, says hello, means that you're doing well. And that is something I could truly appreciate. Andrew, don't forget the ticket polls. Right. Ruben, I had 70 VIP coins. Yeah, because remember, I pulled a few times on the imitation banner, and then I pulled for Dark Riku. That's where my VIP coins came from. Ruben, I bought nothing all this month, and KR20 is also now worth it. I just had to... Yeah, Yeah, I grabbed the Dark Riku. That was the big thing. Dark Riku, like, gave me 50 coins, and then 4 pulls on the imitation deal gave me 20 coins. I might wait till tomorrow to pull for this one. I might do the last draw, you know? But it's like, if they release another 15,000 or 1,500 Jewel banner, then I can get the other 5 VIP coins. Just score another trait medal. Let's see. Key Art 23 not worth it? Yeah. I mean, it depends. It really depends on who you are. If you have a super strong speed setup, but everything else is lacking, it might be worth it. It might be worth it to hit for weakness. Gabriel, Berserker, we need to have ground and aerial traits. He has minus 30 defense of SA. What's SA? Yes, but yes, Berserker is definitely a medal you want to have. You either want to have full strength, extra attack, and ground, or you want to have strength, extra attack, ground, aerial. Maybe that's the next thing I should do, like optimal trait setups as part of this template. So it's like page 1 will be this, and page 2 will be optimal trait setup. I don't know. It really depends on how much extra work I want to do. Because truthfully, like, this quarantine thing is the only reason I have extra time right now. Let's see. But yes, generally, I recommend the Berserker has ground, aerial, extra attack, and then dual strength. Just because he's such a strong metal. Like, strong metals need to have the strong metal traits. But he's also a PvP metal, so I can reason you not needing aerial. Jack, I've played since August 2017. My album is stuck as 80% because I'm missing so many 3-star and 4-star medals. Banner since I started playing guaranteeing 5-star and above. Yeah, that was around the time of the 7-star era, I'm pretty sure. Umbra, I miss music medals. They're so good. Let's actually pull one up right now. I'm trying to remember which one was Vector to the Heavens. I think it's HD Xion EX Plus. Or, I'm sorry, HD Xion EX. I think this is it. Oh, wait, the music died. Hang on. This is the hard part about my casting device, is that sometimes it just cuts the audio. Specifically the audio, but not the video. So let's see if we can get it back. All right, we got our audio back. Sweet. Or maybe we did. Let's go ahead, turn monitoring on. Can you even hear this? All right, I adjusted the audio settings. Let me know if it starts to roll out of hand. Also, this is not Vector the Heavens. I think this is just Xion's theme. Is it Final Boss? Final Boss Xion? No, this is not Final Boss Xion. Final Boss Xion does not give Vector to the Heavens, but still good music. I was really digging the music medals, for sure. Because, like, this is a rendition of Vector of the Heavens, isn't it? I don't remember Vector of the Heavens being this, like, aggressive. Ruben, don't think, just ticket pull. Scarf, did I get a haircut? I sort of cut my own hair because, like, the sides, like, around my ear were getting really long. And it was, like, kind of annoyingly, like, going into my ear. So I was like, this has to go. So that's why the top part's still really poofy, but the sides are, like shaven down. This is not exactly how I like my hair to look. Truthfully, it is not. But, like, the haircut places have been closed since March. John Lemon, I wish they did the tickets based on level like they did a while back. Honestly, that'd be awesome. That'd be super great. Like, reward people that worked hard. Absolutely, all for it. Anderson Lee, hello. What do I think about June raid week with no zero and double all day 24/7? No zero? With AP 0? I don't know what you're talking about, truthfully. Is it a Twitter that I missed, or a tweet that I missed? Ruben, I'd say pull for that last invitation banner pull if you've already pulled for it. Right. I might do that tomorrow, though. I might do that tomorrow because it's like there's no way I'm going to pull twice on it to get the 10 VIP coins to pull for another trait medal. So I might as well just wait till tomorrow, let the trade medals or let the VIP coins reset, and then if they release another 1,500 banner, then I can just pull on that, get my VIP coins, and then we're good. We get an easy trait that way. Scarf, I got extra attack 120. Hey! That's always good. It's always good to get EA 120. Like, it doesn't even matter the medal as long as it's a medal relevant today, you know? Because that medal's going to get outdated anyways. So, it's always sweet to get EA 120. I still have yet to get one. And what am I on? I am on I am on training 555, and I haven't gotten it once yet. Umbra, that's the only tier 9 medal I have fully traded. Which one? I missed it. Is it Supernova? The Supernova Xion? Vega, medals with music are best medals. You love them. They're so good. They're amazing. Andrew, love the music. You can hear it perfect. All right. Jockface sounds nice. Andrew, isn't Vector to the Heavens? Is it Vector to the Heavens? It's the orchestra one. No, Vector to the Heavens is it's a song. It's a song in the game. Like, you can hear it. But I think there's, like, the way Kingdom Hearts music is that they just recreate certain things to just address different parts of the game. You know what I mean? Like, The Last Promise, Roxas's theme, like, they have, like, similar, like, music sections. Let's see. Anderson Lee, yep, AP 0. So, oh, wait a minute. Anderson Lee, 6-1 to 630. Raid hours last all day with 0 AP and double Lux gains. That's awesome, man. I might capitalize on that just to, like, level up at this point. But that's exactly how it was before. That's not exactly new. That was how the game previously did it. But the big problem that, like, I had with it or that other people had with it is that you essentially had to be raiding literally all day. Literally all day. No sleep, like... For the top raiders, I don't know if they did this thing where it's like they had their account and then they had like a friend in a different country, different time zone play while they were asleep or something. But it was crazy. Like, people were ignoring sleep. People were like, yeah, I'm messing up at work in order to raid. It was like getting really out of hand. So that's why I kind of like this newer format. The only trade-off is that I think they should make it 30 AP off hours just so that people that need to get those jewels for like defeat a raid boss, so that it's not like ridiculously expensive. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun for a little bit, but I hope they don't have it forever. John Lemon, I remember when Tier 9s were the move, but quickly outdated. Yeah, Tier 9s got ripped real fast. I think they only lasted like 7 months or something like that. Ruben, I didn't know they were a training total number. Yeah, 555. That's what I'm at. Let's see. Ruben, let me see what my score is. You haven't gotten EA 120 either. Good gravy. Daxon, what's up? How's it going? Luigi, that version of Vector to the Heavens is from Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Okay. Gotcha. Your training total is only 446? That's not right. Is it this month? When is this month? And when is training total? And I definitely missed out on some of the earlier ones in May, for sure. Unless you broke the game and it's like you really have 1,446 and then they don't have that 4th digit programmed in. Which I could see being truthful. Like, that'd be 3 times the number that I have, you know? And on average, you have like the 4 slots. No, I don't buy training slots. I do not buy training slots. So it might be you're really at 1,446. And they just don't have that 4th digit programmed in yet. Because I could really see you having 1,446 trainings. I really could. Anderson, I hope just for this month. I agree. Gabriel, next VIP medal is good. I really need a good speed medal. Isn't the next VIP medal Sid? I thought it was Sid. I'm pretty sure it's Sid. Alright, y'all. You've waited long enough. Let's go ahead and do our polls. If a friend left and went to go pee and wanted to go watch the polls, tell him to come back right now because we are about to go ham on these things. Wait, we need to collect, actually. The funny thing is we need to collect our presents. Because, remember how I only collect presents like once a month, essentially? And there are some VIP, or some tickets in there. And I don't think, it ends tonight, doesn't it? All right, so there's a part of me just wants to collect the tickets after. Oh, no. Ends in 1 day. It goes to June 1st. Maybe we just do them tomorrow then. Because then we get one more ticket from the, Oh, my game's frozen. Because then we get one more ticket tomorrow for our daily. Let's see. Scarf, even if Sephi gets outdated, and with him having EA 120, he's good even if he gets out. Right. Then you just use him earlier on in the Keyblade, he becomes a buffer. Let's see. Let me actually... Okay, I have to reset my game because it's like frozen. What do I want to pull? Ruben, oh, I get it. It's each time you actually train, it counts as a point. Oh, I see. I see. So it doesn't count the number of actual training slots. It counts the number of times you hit training. I see. Daxon, I'm going to hold on to my jewels until we get a new buffer. Scarf, I use him in the pet slot. Yeah, and that's a good place right now. That's a good place because its multiplier is really high. Actually, the 5th slot in Darkgnaw should be higher right now just because of the boosters. Andrew, the suspense is... See, okay, do I pull now, though? Because it's like, if it lasts one more day, I might as well just do it tomorrow. Yes, I did rebuy training, or I, like, checked my game 20 hours later and trained the same day. Because it's like, you can technically, every once in a while, squeeze in an extra training. In a day. John Lemon, with this power creep as of late, I would not be surprised if tier 11s are released. Yeah, I mean, at some point, they're just gonna, again, they're just gonna beat high numbers with higher numbers. That's just their play. Let's see. How many tickets do I have right now? It expires in 1 day. You know what? I'll be truthful. I'm not going to stream Union Cross tomorrow. So yeah, we might as well just do it together now, right? I like that. All right. Why not? Let's just get it. Let's get it done. So let's see how many jewels I have sitting in this box right now. So we've got May Special Campaign. So this is when we got some Union Cross Challenge rewards. This is more Union Cross Challenge rewards. Tickets. Always good to get free tickets. Look at all this free stuff they gave us. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Free. Stay free, my friends. Okay. What else? What other fun presents did we get? I hit my, I hit my 1,500 days anniversary there. We got, of course, the Trithy Mini. Everything's daily bonus. This is for the, apology for displaying achievement in Android. That could have been worded better, because I actually don't remember what that's for. Let's see. Any other fun presents? Apology for the mistaken tweet. Aha! There's our free 300 jewels right there. May Special Campaign gift. All right. Rock and roll. Expires in 26 days. A part of me is... Oh, wait. Yeah, this was... So what happens if I save it past the 28 days? What happens? Maybe I should check on my free-to-play account. Yeah, maybe I'll see what happens in my free-to-play account. Because that one I just use for, like, testing purposes. Compensation for the draw tickets bonus login issue. Compensation for draw tickets bonus login issue. Sweet. Okay, so we are at 77 tickets last time I checked. So let's see what we got. Ooh, first of all, we had 5,000 jewels sitting in there. So that's a free pull right there, y'all. Would be nice if you did it now or a video on it tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do a video on it tomorrow. But to not cheat you guys, we'll definitely do a 10 pull today. For sure. Guaranteed. 100%. Andrew, I guarantee the new buffers are going to be tier 11. They might not be. because, like, for buffers, it doesn't matter what the tier is. It really doesn't, because, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A was a tier 8 that made it all the way up until Kingdom Hearts 3 Nominate came out, and that was well after the first set of tier 10s dropped. It literally lasted 2 full tiers. I don't know if they mean June 1st at 12 a.m. That's true. But usually it's like they give like this hour counter. You know what I mean? Like it's usually like 1 day and then X amount of hours left. Why don't we just check the notice actually? That'd be easier. Umbra, I got my Dark Nod to level 47. The Keyblade needs 100 power gems per full level. I don't remember the math, honestly, because all my Keyblades are level 35. Except my Fairy Stars is level 40 back when Fairy Stars was, like, ridiculously OP. Yeah. No, so we get until tomorrow. So we'll do a 10 pull today, for sure. Just to reward you guys for being patient with me. Jack Stover, good luck. Best medal I got from these tickets were Terra Xehanort, who is still a solid. It's alright. It's a good generic... So the good thing about Rock Troll and Terranort are that they're generic reverse buffers. It's not speed. It's not... Like, it's not speed. It's not locked to speed. It's reverse medals. So that makes it good for things like Coliseum, where all you're going to be doing is just pumping up one medal really, really strong. And if that medal's reverse, you can use that medal. Its special effect is still going to work for whatever the reverse medal that's like your power tank going to be. And then it works with Xion. It's going to be, it's good. It's good for, like, again, those really big, like, power hits. Andrew, if I get bad pulls, sell them and new... Oh, yeah, and then we'll do one of these. Oh, I don't have any points. All right. All right, well, let's do our 1 pull. Let's do a 110 pull for all of y'all, just for hanging out today. Wait a minute. Am I pulling from the right thing? I don't remember there being stopper medals. Oh, Supernova or higher medal guaranteed every 3 draws. Oh man. So we're gonna be short. Oh man, we're gonna, oh my gosh. We're gonna fall short. It's okay. All right, let's do one. Here we go. All right, let's rock and roll. If we could hit a tier 10, I think I could be happy. Ooh, it's not happening today, fam. Oh, gravy. I never thought we could get slapped hard again by Pooglet, but it happened. Alright, let's, whew, yowza, that hurt. But it's okay, it was free. I did nothing. I literally did nothing and got free medals, and that is always a good thing. So let's get rid of all this stuff, because we need none of this right now. Let's get rid of this too. We don't need any of these. Whoa, we need that still. Let's not get rid of that. Let's see. What else can I get rid of? I know I have a few tier 9s. How many points is this? 41 points. So we need to sell 6 tier 9s to level it out, and then we can do a points pull. We don't need... Is this any traits? No traits. I already updated my sub slots recently, so I'm not worried about selling for sub slots. That's good. This is 3. Well, let's hold on to that one for now. I have so many Blitzform Soras, it's not even funny. Dark Baymax and Blitzform. Okay, cool. Let's sell this and let's do a pull. Let's see. Umbra, the only medal I got from the ticket draw pull is a boosted tier 10 league. Not bad. I mean, at least it's a copy medal. It could have been what you spent 7,500 jewels on from the copy banner. Gilgamesh, what's up? How's it going? First time here? I'm trying to think. The name's not bringing up it's not hitting me, but if you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Do I play PTCGO? I thought about it, but for some reason my computer couldn't run it. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. All right, here we go. Supernova, tier 10, rock and roll. Let's do this. It's a tier 10. I can feel it. I can feel it in my jellies. Yo, let's go! Let's go! That is literally exactly what I needed. Let's go. Sort by newest. Boosted Elsa. All right. Elsa's such a good medal. And see, now that we have that Elsa, let me just show you. Let me just show y'all. Strength, filter, magic, whatever. So this is my current Elsa. But the biggest problem with this Elsa is that she's got damage and raids 100%, and I don't want to overwrite that. I'd rather have an Elsa with full raids, maybe extra attack for that extra magic boost, and then damage and raids 100%. So what I did is I just saved it. I saved that one as is. This one can now be my PvE one. And then of course we think ahead. We think ahead. Sort by special attack. Boom! 31 Elsa traits ready to go. Rock and roll. All right. Andrew, don't forget to say Octo's Moogle chant. Okay, so I've thought about this before, and the reason I don't is because that's his good luck charm. So he gets to keep his rabbit's foot, and then I'll have my own rabbit's foot once in a while. I want all the Moogles chant luck to go to him. He deserves it. He thought of it. Deserves full credit for it. He deserves all the magic that comes from it. Gilgamesh, you're a day oneer. Oh, nice. How come I've never seen you before then? Unless you used to go under a different alias. Yeah, I really wanted this Elsa for a long time. So I think the goal is we make this one PvE. You know, we make this one PvE because it's already got inherited boosted stats. So that one becomes PvE. And then if I have any more, I convert this one into a raid medal. That's going to be the goal. Because realistically, there'll just be a week I buy VIP and then just spend 4,000 jewels just to make her a perfect raider. And that's fine. Like 4,000 jewels for a perfect raid medal, like a perfect raid medal that has damage and raids 100%. I'm pretty sure any whale would spend, like any whale, any mid-level whale, any dolphin, any sort of whatever you want to call them, VIP buyers, would spend like 4,000 jewels easy for a perfect raid medal. For a perfect raid medal. Alright. Let's see. You got your boosted Elsa that way? Nice, nice, nice. The cold didn't bother. It's so funny that you say the cold didn't bother me, enemy. Because there's a heater right there. Like, right on the side, there's a heater. And I'm wearing a Uniqlo sweater, which is designed to keep me warm. Gilgamesh. I had a different account at the time. Okay. What was your previous account? Maybe I know that one then. Umbra, the tier 10 lead medal I get is a 2 turns... Oh, it was the, tier 10? Oh, boosted tier 10 lead. You're talking about the 2-turn buffer. Right. My bad. That is definitely my bad. Alright, y'all. Let's treat this Elsa. This is literally the moment I was waiting for. Like, hang on. Let me see if I could find the meme. Hang on. We have to do this full throttle with the meme. Please be a PNG. Hang on, y'all. We just don't go part way with this. We go all the way with this one. I feel like maybe I'll even use this in the future. See, and if I had it saved, I could have just, like, pulled it out right here, right now, and it would have been excellent. Now I don't even know where I saved the file to. What's a WEBP file? What kind of nonsense? Why is there just no straight meme of this? Let's see. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that fantastic pixel resolve. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the Persona fans. Persona 3 was actually really, really cool. But yeah, I've been waiting for this. Let's go. All right. So what we're looking for here is ground, aerial, extra attack. Again, we have 30 traits, and that should be a good enough amount to make a perfect medal. So hopefully we can hit it earlier, and then we just convert the rest of the traits into traits for the other one, the rating one. So first trait, we get... Yikes! Yikes. It's not defense plus 2000 though. It is not defense plus 2000. So we just take the W on that one, knowing it's not defense plus 2000. Alright, let's just kind of speed roll through these. Sleep. It's because I said I wanted to be a PvE medal. So they're just gonna be like, not today, fam. Not today. Okay. We're starting to hit that level of Hulk level rage where it's like, maybe it's because we've been speedrunning them, but like where we hit 2 of the same trait before we hit any of the traits that we want. Okay. Did I do something wrong? 30 traits should be enough. Please, just give us, we're looking for 4 traits. And this is none of them. None of them. 5 fulls and we didn't get a single one of the 4. That's wild. Alright, alright. Andrew, this is rigged. R-I-G-G-E-D. Wigged. Alright, Ariel. Good. Alright, we got 1. Let's get rid of this cursed poison resist. Actually, poison resist is not bad. Out of all the resists, I'd say it's the strongest one. So we got aerial. Now we're looking for ground, extra, and strength. So we're looking for 3 traits. Okay, it took 7 traits though. It took 7 traits. And we got our first defense. Man, though, like this is crazy. It always feels so bad when it takes this long. Alright, let's kind of speed roll this a little bit so we don't have to watch the animation. Alright. 8 traits. And we had 2 defense boost plus 2000s and 2 poison resist. Alright. Whatever. I'm not mad, I'm just internally raging. Oh boy, I really made like karma mad at me. 2020 has not been a good year for me. Well, at this point it's like my luck is bad. So it's like, what more could we... I'll take it. Don't have to tell me twice, alright? Alright, we got the EA. Alright, so maybe there's like a trick. No, there's no trick. It's all just it's a hoax. It's a hoax. We got 2 EAs, 2 aerials, 2 poison resist, 2 defense, but no strength and no ground. Oh boy, alright. Paralysis resist. I'll take that over HP. I'll take it over HP for sure. Because HP is such a useless trait. Like, who's ever survived with specifically 800 or less HP? You know what I mean? Oh boy, we hit poison resist 3 times. 3 times. Come on, just give us what we want, game. Like, we've literally been a loyal follower since day 1. At least just throw us something. The game's like, we already gave you EA and aerial. What else do you want? Not sleep resist, that's for sure, game. Come on, just give us the ground. At the very least, we could be happy if we got 1 ground. Oh my gosh. This game's just like, you haven't bought VIP in a long time, Nexel. I think it's about time that you bought it again. HP twice. Feels so bad. So far, we haven't hit raids, ground, or strength. And of course, 2 of those are ones we need. But we did everything else at least once at this point. Come on, ground, ground, ground. Oh my gosh. It's always the trait rolls that hate me in this game. It's always the trait rolls. It's always. Like 100% of the time it's trait rolls. It's because there's no mercy for trait rolls. The game knows that I save well. So it's just like, we gotta hard punish you. And we're gonna hard punish you by making your traits all suck. Ruben, I would like those resist on my Terra. Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. The game's giving you a cold shoulder. Sounds like a tsundere. Yeah. You know, the trade-off is actually tsunderes are, like, amongst my favorite when it comes to picking anime waifus. Like, I picked Rin from Fate Stay Night. I picked, like, Umi from Love Live. Makoto from Persona 5. What's with these bad traits? It's just, like, Andrew, I've just accepted it as, like, the fate that this game has for me. I've just accepted it, truthfully, that this game, like, where are we at? We've already used 20 traits. 20 traits, no ground, no strength. We've literally hit every other trait, and some of them multiple times already. We've hit, like, 3 aerials. Elsa's a bird killer at this point. Gauges, second time we've hit gauges. Geez. You know what? We have a lot of medals that have paralysis resist 100%. Our Nominee has paralysis resist 100%. So there's no point in stacking those. Oh boy. But yeah, 20 to 30 traits. That's the number I give people when I say it takes about that much to get perfect traits. But of course there's always outliers. Of course there always is. Ground. It just be that way some days, y'all. Just be that way. So we've got 8 traits to prove if 20 to 30 traits is enough. Oh my gosh. Feels so bad. Again, I've accepted it as my fate, but I'm also very upset. Just because you've accepted it as your fate doesn't mean you have to like it. Alright. At this point, I'm like, alright, game, you've won. GG. GG. Defense again. Alright. Yep. It be that way. It just be that way sometimes. Looks like when I buy VIP, I've got quite a few traits that I need to buy for my medals to make them perfect. Yep, we got another poison resist. At least give us ground once. I mean, like, to not have statistically hit ground 25 times is just absolutely brutal. Gauges again. Alright, let's replace that paralysis resist. There's really no reason to have paralysis resist when you have a bunch of medals with, like, paralysis resist 100%. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. 4 traits left. We had 31 traits to begin with. This is just absolute murder. Oh man. Oh my gravy. Alright. Alright, well, it looks like it's gonna have to wait till VIP in order for me to make these two Elsas good. What was that, like our 6th aerial? But we haven't hit ground once? Good gravy. We just need 1 ground. Literally 1 ground would make this enough. But no. I don't think we're hitting it. I just don't think we're hitting it. That's okay. It's alright. They gave us the Elsa. I guess they throw us a bone with the Elsa. But looks like we're SOL when it comes to traits. Because I can't even use this, actually. Like, nothing about this Elsa makes it stronger than the previous one. This is like the one time we don't want to hit EA like the 87 times that we did. Yowza. Alright, well, this is our boosted Elsa as it lies right now. Definitely not going to replace my previous Elsa yet. So this Elsa's still going to be my mainstay. I'm not going to make it a raid medal yet. Not until I can fix the traits on these. Because in order for this Elsa to even be remotely better than the previous one, it has to have ground and 1 extra strength trait. Because this Elsa has, it levels out the strength between the 2 of them. So if we, like, max level this one right now. Let's see. So we just optimize it. And then compare the 2. Let's do filter, upright, defense pierce. It heals a gauge, so I guess that counts. I just need them side by side just to show you. Okay. So see, even though the second Elsa is boosted, strength stat-wise, the first one is still better because it has these 2 strength plus 1,000 traits. So it's like this Elsa is still gonna unfortunately have to stay as my mainstay. But yeah, if I buy VIP, maybe I'll get ground on it. Strength traits are not worth chasing, and that's just how it is, you know? That's just how the game rolls sometimes. It still works as a 2-turn buffer. I mean, when it comes to magic metals, I don't really have a lot of 2-turn buffers. So that's going to help for that case. Like, these are my magic metals. And Elsa's the only 2-turn magic metal buffer I have. So it could still work as, like, a generic magic buffer to give me those 2-turn buffs. But all in all, it's like, yikes. Yowza. Oof, that hurts. But you all know how I am with traits. It just happens that way. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's okay. It's okay. It just means that the new plan is the old plan. I think that was from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah. The new plan is the old plan. We just take out the Fire Lord with the, before the comet hits. But yeah. GG's, rip. Ruben, I'm surprised as you how bad the traits. I know. 31 traits? That's wild. That's almost like preposterous to think about. Yeah, my Inkling Squid. Splatoon's such a fun game. All right. I don't think there's anything for Elsa in the trade shop. I might buy traits for the Reaper, truthfully. Because I know somewhere down the line, I can't say when and I can't say why, but I know I'm going to run across this medal someday. I know I am. I have a feeling. But also, let's not fret, because we did get a tier 10 boosted from the draw points deal, and that's good. That's good. Even if it sads me. All right, what's next on the list? So we'll do the rest of the tickets in a draw poll thing tomorrow. The Ifrit challenge. All right, let's do the Ifrit challenge next. Plot twist: the Master of Masters was trolling you. I wouldn't be surprised. I truthfully would not. This game knows that it has like a vice grip on my throat. Kingdom Hearts knows that it pretty much owns like a quarter of my entire life. All right, let's do this critical event versus Ifrit. So I heard the broken play here is just to use copy medals. Use 4 more upright, 5 or less medals. So just 4 upright medals at a level 500 enemy. Special attacks requiring 2 or more gauges. So yeah, it is copy medals. Copy medals is... Man, they even omitted you being able to use Renova medals. Like, that was like always the play. If it's 1 or more gauges, you just use a Renova medal. It's got enough buffer on you. All right, let's switch to magic. Let's switch to diamond. Do I have a good reverse medal? Let's switch to diamond dust. Oh, I can't even use my rock troll. Disgusting. This is so weird. It's like the game's like, you didn't pull for Dark Riku? Sucks. Sucks to be you, guy. Alright, what do we got? We got the Dusk, which is always good. But it has to be upright, too. Man, what a slap on the wrist. They haven't released a lot of good upright medals that cost more than, like, 2 gauges, with the exception of Illustrated Sora. Elsa's still good. Elsa still activates. So... let's go... because it's like, I want to build one setup, and I just want to use it continuously. Let's just go counterpoint. Let's go here. We already cleared that out, so that's good. Let's go super good Elsa, not as good Elsa. It's still got EA, so it still works as a pretty decent buffer. And let's see. Upright. So I think it's just going to get progressively less and less. It gets down to 2, I think. And Elsa has, her supernova attack gives minus defense, whereas the general attack gives plus strength. So actually, I think this might be enough. It might just be for like a lot of the quests. Well, no, Elsa's only 1 gauge cost, or... I think she's 1 gauge cost. Oh my gosh, so gross. the game's aware of its resources and it's telling you that it's gonna make it hard for you. All right. We'll make it work. Let's see. I guess we're gonna just have to use speed. Speed's gonna be our play for this one. Sort by strength. Yeah, speed's gonna be our play. Four or more upright medals is a condition, though. You know, let's just clear it, and then we'll move as we go along. I like the sound of that. Let's see. So, let's grab our nominee, and let's grab a copy medal. And again, it's one of those things where if it works for the last setup, it should theoretically work for all the ones prior to it. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Vega, if you have... Oh, yeah, no, but the condition is upright medals. That's the thing. Upright medals is a condition. Just use my Dark Riku. It should be enough, but again, we're looking to meet the conditions. So you gotta equip some upright medals. Let's go here. And let's go... I think I'm, like, distraught still. I think I'm just distraught from the whole Elsa thing. I was like, whoa, 30 traits was not enough? What? What kind of monstrosity? Here, and then... Oh, the cloud should work, actually. Oh, wait, no, but this thing reflects power, doesn't it? What do I have in terms of this? I think Leon's 2 gauges. Leon is 2 gauges. Ava is 2 gauges? She's 2 gauges. Second form Sora is 2 gauges. Alright, Leon it is. And then on the next one, it's reverse. Okay. And then we use Dark Riku. Then we use Dark Riku. Okay. Let's just do this, and why not? I could still use... Yeah, you're right. Again, I think I'm just, like, still emotionally distraught from the fact that we finally got the Elsa just to get hard slapped by it. Yeah, you can absorb all the HP that you want. This is still gonna hurt. The last one's for reverse? Oh, okay. Alright. Should be fine. Yeah, this game is just like... This is... Okay, I don't agree with this type of quest. Because now it's, like, forcing you into, like, a deeper corner. You know what I mean? It's pretty much saying, like, you have to pay now. Like, we're gonna see how far we can get. Truthfully, I think I should be able to make it, but we'll see. 4 or more reverse medals. Alright, well, boosters, again, are still active for the rest of this month. So, boosters should be fine. Let's go Missing Ache. How many do I have to equip? 4 or more reverse? Yeah. Yep. Alright, so... Let's... this was the setup I used to climb Colosseum. Oh, nope, no optimizing. That is not what we want to do. So Patchwork Animals is going to make quick work of that, but let's do this. Let's go 4 more reverse. Check. Check. Oh wait, no, Dark Riku buffs himself up. So let's just put some whatever medals here. Boink, 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 and boink. You know, just for whimsy, let's do this. Let's go here. Let's go Phantom. Alright, let's see if a tier 8 Phantom can take out the Ifrit. Oh, wait. Condition. It doesn't meet the condition. That's fine. Has a critical chance ability that lowers strength. What does critical chance matter for the enemy? Like, it's already too strong. Alright. Go get him, Dark Riku, with your overpoweredness. Yeah, no, Ruben, I'm aware. I'm aware, no worries. Because it's 4 or more reverse metals, 5 or less metals. So I can use 5 metals plus the friend one. But it's just like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of just like lazy rivering my way through this right now. If I don't think it all the way through, I'm like, there's no consequence. I can just go back and do it again. But I'm just like, yeah. Maybe we should... It's like the game's wanting me to do more pulls to make up for how bad those traits were. Alright, so we go here. Grab that screenshot. Grab this one. 3 or more upright, but 4 or less. And now it's got counters. Okay. So we'll go here. Three or more upright. Okay. Let's actually go Fenrir. Let's just use this again. Is it 3 or more upright, 4 or less? Yeah, that's fine. This'll work. Hit for that ×2 weakness damage. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Can't use Elsa. Roxas you can still use, but of course his banner is still active. Yeah, this is fine. Right. No, that's what I'm saying. So you get a total of 6 metal uses, but 4 of them have to be reversed. 1 of them can be upright. The friend metal doesn't count. Right. No, I get what you're saying. No worries. This is not these aren't new objectives per se. All right, so we just batter him here, and then Lingering Will takes him out. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right. No, I get what you're saying. Trust me, I get it. All right, so we're set there. Super easy objectives. These tier 7 Kairus, honestly, they're not even going towards anything. Realistically, I could have skipped all these objectives now that I think about it. Because the only ones that matter for me are going to be tier 10s. Tier 10s and tier 9s, because then I can sell my old tier 9s. All right, 3 or more reversed, 4 or less metals. Okay. Missing Ache. This still works. Why not? So the last 2 are the ones that people are actually going to have to pay attention to. I'm just going to, like, power my way through this one. Because, again, if it works on the hardest difficulty, it'll work on the less hard difficulties. But realistically, these proud mode events are like, they're an assessment of your metal base. If you don't pass them, it's really not a big deal. Like, these are supposed to be hard missions. The game is aware of its resources. It knows how many 2-gauge cost metals you have. Not you specifically, but it knows how many 2-gauge cost metals are available to you. It knows how many, like, 16 or more hit metals are available. So it's like, all right, we're going to test to see if the players have this metal. At that point, it's not about you thinking creatively. It's more so about, do you have this metal? Let's see. So let's go. We'll use the same Fenrir setup that we used earlier. And this still passes all of them, right? 3 or more upright, 4 or less metals. Yep, this is definitely 4 or less metals, and 3 of them are definitely upright. There we go. But it's kind of stinky, you know, that they won't let you use Renova metals, and that they won't let you use pretty much a lot of the good metals that the game gave itself. Poke, 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 and then Leon. Do I have to hit this thing with supernovas? Nah, it'll be all right, fam. It'll be all right. We'll hit it with 1. Boink. And then Dark Riku takes out. Nice. Nice fight. Alright. Alright, so that's round 5. Again, Dark Riku's just so gross. Like, ooh, there's so little balance with that metal. It just fills so much criteria. Covers so many different bases. Versatility is the name of the game here. Jason, the way this event blocks off Elsa feels like it's saying, hey, you should totally get the new Sora. False, game. False. You're going to give us bad traits while I'm going to give people good advice. Vega, do I think the next VIP is worth it? Kind of tempting because, I mean, honestly, it depends on how much you want to get and how quickly you want to get it. You know what I mean? Because eventually you're going to have enough power metals. Like, eventually. It might take a while. You'll have to save multiple different times and stuff like that. But eventually you run into all the metals you need as long as you're listening to good advice, saving your jewels, Not spending unnecessarily. So you run into all the metals you need eventually, but sometimes it takes longer. It's not right away. Use 3 or more reverse metals. Use 4 or less metals. So that missing egg setup still works with the Dark Riku. We'll go here. Poke, poke, poke. Dark Riku, his supernova attack gives us perfect buffs. Alright, that should be fine. So let's just poke this. Is it 3 or less turns? No, so you could turtle these. Theoretically, you could turtle this mission, actually. I wonder what his counterattack is. Alright, so the first move is like Fire version Dark Aura. And then... Okay, there you go. It's cake. Piece of cake. The Sid is nice as it has utility for PvP. If it were set as a 5-pull mercy, yeah. I just remember I saw the medals in the Discord when Ruben posted it, and I was like, none of these are really worth it. Like, none of them are so ridiculously strong. The Sora, the Key Art Sky 3D model one might be useful for people that need that kind of niche. Because again, ignoring attributes really good if you only have like one really strong attribute. But in general, it's like none of them I can see lasting a really, really long time. That's the thing. Alright, 2 or more upright and 3 or less metals. Okay, so 2 or more upright, 3 or less metals. Let's go... It would just be too easy with copy metals, you know what I mean? So let's go here. Let's get rid of... Oops, there we go. And here. Alright, that should work. Maybe we'll try and do a thing where we don't use copy metals. Would that make it too hard? Ah, it'll be fine. Everything works out a-okay. The Supernova Tier 9 music metal for Xion becomes very handy against Ifrit. Because it heals too? Is that why? Because it like helps you get perfect buffs and then it heals as well? Let's go Dark Riku again. Why not? Dark Riku's so strong. So strong. Alright. Heal. Heal. Riku, why not? Riku Supernova attack, giving him the buffs. And then here. Here, and then the second turn around, we activate our Supernova wave. I wonder what the counterattack is, though. If the counterattack changes our plan. Or it changes our advice. Okay. That works. Why not? Give ourselves count +5. Tap. 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 Come on. Alright. Then... we should be our strongest here. This should be enough. Oops, we just healed him. Oops. Alright, no worries. This should be enough. Alright, there you go. We shouldn't have healed him, though. That was a mistake. Healing the Ifrit was a mistake. With our Lingering Will Supernova. 2 or more upright, 3 or less metals. Okay. There's that, and it also hits well with perfect traits. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But the thing is, you have to be able to evolve it. You know what I mean? Because that metal was originally a tier 6. So you have to be able to bring it up to Supernova Plus. Two or more reverse, 3 or less metals. So essentially 3 or less metals. Let's see. And then 2 of them have to be reverse. So let's go Missing Ache. Three or less metals. So this works. Here, here. What do we have in our reverse department that's good? Sephiroth still works, but it doesn't get a compliment from the speed here. I guess I could go here, right? Just have a super OP Riku. Jason, as someone who has a rather mess speed setup, I'd want to go after the new key art. I don't know, but it also works nicely. Right, yeah. So, again, pulling on this game is really based on what you need. Do I think the key art's a bad medal? No. Do I think it's worth pulling for? No. I mean, of course a new medal is going to be a good medal. They're not going to make a new medal, like, worse than the previous one, unless it's Illustrated Sora. Sorry, Sora, I love you, but your new medal is awful. Umbra, it is. I pulled on the banner. Yes, good job. It's still hard to say if it was worth it, but if it works for you, it works for you. And that's all I can say. It would actually make more sense if we did it this way. There we go. Because then it's getting the multiplier. The Dark Riku gets more of a boost. And again, Dark Riku buffs himself. He doesn't need anyone else helping him. Alright, so this should make it super duper easy. So we'll let Dark Riku cast twice, because that's going to remove the buffer on this guy. We'll activate one Dark Riku. I guess we'll activate Luxord. That's fine. Luxord. And because there's counters, remember, recovery buffing is an option here. You can knock yourself out and stack your strength. Oh, but we don't have second chance. Actually, it would have been... Realistically, it would have been better to activate those Dark Rikus right now. Here, here, here. It's a 2-turn buffer. We should still have the strength from before. So here. Oops. Well, we're about to get hit. Okay, so that knocks us out. Okay, so both attacks knock us out. But... Does Vexen work? Because if Vexen works, this is going to be an easy peasy lemon squeezy mission. If this works. If I have a second chance, maybe I'll throw it on Vexen. I don't know. Probably not worth it, though. But we'll see. Alright, here we go. Does Vexen work to pass this mission? And if so, that would be a really easy thing to meet. Does Vexen effect count? Oh, he increases count. Easy. Let's actually just proc these right now. I should have procced them earlier, actually. Alright. And then... Vexen. Okay, I see. No, Vexen is enough. We can pass this with Vexen and defense boost. Oh, whoops, just kicked the camera. Alright. So Vexen with defense boost should be enough for this. 2 or more borrowed, complete without having to continue. Nothing that says how many turns we can take. So... we can do... Vexen. Another Vexen. Really just 2 Vexens. And then we'll do Dark Riku on the final slot. Here. But then gauges becomes a problem, right? 2 gauges, 2 gauges. We need some way of healing. And this is it. There you go. Okay, and then let's borrow Friend Metal Vexen. Unless we don't have one, actually. Maybe we just nix the Dark Riku then. Let's just try that. Let's just try it. Now we're testing. This is the test zone. Let's see. So this has gauge 0, restores 3 gauges every single turn. So with extra attack, that gives me 6 gauges every turn. These Vexens are going to eat 4 of those gauges. And then... let's see what the shared one has. If the shared one has gauge 1 or gauge 0, we're golden. Alright. We're golden. So, let's go here. And theoretically, this should be enough, actually. This should actually just carry us all the way through. Oh, if I had defense boost max on it, actually, that would have been better. Alright, but we need to see if it'll survive both types of attacks. So the standard attack and then the counter attack. Or if we need defense boost on it. Alright, so for the standard attack, it doesn't look like it survives it. But maybe with defense boost max that changes it. And then we hit that 3 metal limitation. It can be turtle though. That's what we've learned, is that you can defensively win. Let's see, so if you cut that... Okay. Let's see. 2 or more reverse metals, 3 or less gauges. 2 or more reverse, 3 or less gauges. So let's go here, get rid of this. Let's grab our Kyrie with defense boost. Here. Let's grab... Yeah. Copy the Kyrie. And that should be enough. Because we just gotta survive, you know what I mean? We just gotta live. So, this should do it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll always see. Alright. Alright, Kyrie, show us what you got. Maybe the new busted buffer is gonna come right before this event ends. We're trying to aim for generacy. So some people should have this. A lot of people should have this amber by now, I hope. With extra attack is kind of a question mark. But let's give it a run, you know? What does it hurt? Alright, so now we're at plus 14. They're at minus 14 in terms of power and general. So... Aha! You can survive it. Alright. We do have our 2 reverse metals, and at this point it's a waiting game, right? At this point we just win. We need to see if it survives a counterattack, though. That's the other part. That's the other part of this fight. So let's see if that works. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. What if the new meta is going to be defense? What if it's going to be tanking? You know, how wild would that be? Alright, we gotta restore some gauges. We gotta make sure our gauge count is still high. Tap. Vexen. That has to keep going off every single turn. Alright. We just need to make sure we can survive. If we survive the counterattack defensively, then we're good. We win. This is it. Like, it's done. It's done, and you didn't need to pull any of the super new OP metals, which is always a good thing. Oh, broken. Alright, yeah, we win. This is game over. GG's, have fun. Okay, so the main thing is gauge restoration. Oh, whoops. I messed that up. So the idea is, okay, gauge restoration, counter restoration. So let's see if we could do it with an Angelic Amber with nothing. Because realistically, there was no need for extra attack, right? So what we need is the Angelic Amber, the Kyrie with the defense boost, the Vexen for defense, and then a friend attacking metal. In this case, because remember, the friend metal can be anything. The friend metal being anything is fair game. Because all you gotta do is just join a party that has it. Alright, so if this works, then we're done. It should meet all the criteria. It doesn't say in so many turns. Which would make this really hard. If it gave you, like, a metal restriction, a turn restriction, and a reverse upright restriction, that'd be bonkers. Scarf, I can put the Coliseum skill on Sephi, but then I would have to use his full gauges. That might be worth it, to be honest. Like, it might use his full gauges, but that's like 6 gauges, which really isn't too unrecoverable. But 3 is usually my cap, until you really start have to thinking about it. So really, a Vexen with defense boost max would be ideal for this. My HP, though, is kind of high. What's the standard HP? Without passives, what's the standard HP max? I forgot. I can always check. I can just check the passives thing. Okay, so here's the other difficulty is that... Okay, so the extra attack does matter because the count is just falling too low for this. Because the extra attack buys us the extra... I guess with the Vexen, you can just... As long as you're able to proc it, then you're good. So even here, we're gonna unleash the counterattack, but we activated our Vexen already. So we're good. So I guess as long as it keeps looping, we're good. As long as we can always... Maybe cast the Vexen first. Maybe the Vexen should be in the first slot so that you always activate it. Oh, the counterattack resets our buffs. Right, that was in the thing, right? And resets your boost. Okay. So we can't let the counter drop. So that's the other thing. Now I'm curious. How much does that actually drop our counter? So, if we don't buff ourselves at all, we'll be able to find out. Does it just reset all of them? Let's slow down the battle speed. Let's take a look. Ah, yeah, so it brought us down to 0 buffs. The +2 power speed magic strength was from the pet skill. And I guess it can't remove that. Okay. Or it gave us -15. Let's see. But I think it just reset our buffs. You can't use Friend Elsa because of the 2 or more gauge requirement. So, if we just replace this Amber with an Amber with extra attack. So this is, Kyrie gives +2 to the count, right? Count +2, so this is +4. The Kyrie has no extra attack, so that's 3. Vexen's +1, right? Vexen is +1. So it's 4. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Then the friend is going to be the Dark Riku, so it's 0, 2, 4. Yeah, wait, this works. This, right? Hang on. So this is +1. This is +5. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Riku comes in. And then this is 2, 6. Yeah, this works. This works. So we just turtle it. That's the answer. Turtle the mission. Alright. So, let's just go ahead and let's beat this guy up. Alright. Oh, wait. Let's speed this up. This is going to take forever. Let's just overwrite right now. Just get rid of it all. Awesome. Alright. Now we sit around the campfire and sing our campfire song and just wait it out. Because again, if you can turtle it up, you don't have to pay attention. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna drink my matcha latte from... Man, I've been really a fan of this matcha latte from Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, sure, that first one takes us out, but it doesn't matter because, now we're invincible. Invincible. And I guess the strategy... So I gotta double check how much HP passives are giving me. But what do we normally end up with? We end up with like 2,500. So as long as our passives are less than like 2,500, 3,000, then we should be good. This should be advice that works for everybody.
So one copy medal that can activate that has extra attack on it. The Kyrie, Vexen, the rest just plays out. All right. All right. Good job, Bam. And we still got 3 left to do, actually. But this should, maybe, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if it works for round 10. Because odds are round 10 is just a stronger version of this guy. But we'll see. Is it blue counter? I guess blue counters doesn't matter. No, blue counters doesn't matter. Blue counters, red counters, it doesn't matter. But maybe defense boost 6 max becomes relevant here. Maybe. We have to take this one out first, and then we can speak from there. Let's activate some supernovas. Let's make this a little bit faster. So our count's good. That's taken care of. Dark Riku. And then over the course of the next 2 turns, the friend Dark Riku should be taking this out. Maybe 3 turns. But it's okay. Defensive setup, as many turns as you like. Okay, so the attack where he sends his little ghouls after us, that's going to take out about 5,000 health. Whereas his regular, like, attack where he just jumps around all over the place, that takes out about, like, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah, about 3,500. Okay. So at the very least, you have to have more than 5,000 health. All right, well, we'll see how it does on round 10. So we should get all the rewards for this. All right, that works. I'm a big fan, and here's our free stuff. If you're going the magic route, then the gambler medal is your best friend. Yes, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't pull on the gambler. I really don't think it was a good idea to pull on the gambler, to be honest. But if you did and it works, then that's awesome. If it works, you know? Let's go counter. Let's go. All right, looks like nothing different about it. 2 or more gauges required. That's the same. What do we have in terms of other medals? Upright medals that cost 2 or more gauges. Okay. So we've got Tifa. Tifa's always fun. Tifa's a good job. So Tifa works. Cloud. I guess this one's not as hard because Tifa and Cloud are a thing. And they're like among the best medals right now. Ava sort of works. She resets count if you need to. Only hits for 1 count each. So why don't we do... Because these are 2 really good copy medals and they both have extra attack on them. But I guess this is just for buffing. So why don't we use the same Angelic Amber that we used before? Because Nominee is an upright medal, so that counts. So let's just do this and see if it's enough. Gambler was the friend medal. Okay, nice, good. If it worked, it worked. I'm never gonna argue with results in this game. So let's go here. Again, we do have 2 upright medals. We have 3 or less medals, and then we use. Do we have a good magic medal to borrow? This Roxas doesn't have a skill on him. The traits are kind of all over the place. This, if it's a blue counter enemy, this is gonna not work for us. It's just not gonna work. We can't use Cloud, actually. We can use Tifa, but not Cloud. I guess we could use Sephi. Sephi works. Okay. Let's hop to it. Yeah, so it is a blue counter, of course. Let's go. Does the Nominee have second chance on her? Is this a second chance one? Okay, so Nominee does have second chance. So we will get 3 turns. Let's activate the Lingering Will. Oh, wait, power absorption. Whoops. It's funny because right as I said you can't use Cloud because of power absorption, of course I picked Sephi, who is power. Definitely should have thought that one through more. Dark Riku it is. Of course it's Dark Riku again. Dark Riku has literally been our, like, reverse metal of choice as of late. Jason, yeah, I realized it kind of late, and I was like, ah, jeez. Ooh, goodness. What was that nominate for? Now that I think about it, I could have just used a bunch of Dark Rikus. You know, I messed up and did not activate the Supernova attack. Alright, we'll go here, because why not? Yeah, because the nominee is effectively useless, since like, Dark Riku buffs himself. It's really just for the counter reasons, but I don't think 2 counters matters, actually. Okay. Ruben, I can put my... Yes, yeah, my own Dark Riku plus Friend Metal Dark Riku. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. This one was just upright, so I was like, alright, Lingering Will works. That's fine. Alright, so here's a level 10 Kairu that matters. Because we need level 10s, essentially. At this point, like, our subslots are almost all tier 10s. And that's also a good indication that it's going to be tier 11s coming out soon. Alright. And for this, again, we just do the defensive setup. We're going to see if it works. That's the most important part. See if it works. How many medals do we get? 2 or more, 3 or less medals. Realistically, if we had... No, we need the healing. We need the healing to go off. Let's see. So I can have 3 total medals. I could just honestly, like, activate Dark Riku multiple times. Like, literally that would be enough. But I'm actually more interested about this and seeing if it works. Because if so, there's our guide. Our guide is just defense up. Just defensive all the way. Counts don't matter because all of our medals did single hits or don't affect count, so that's okay. Let's survive this first hit right here by activating the Vexen. If anything, actually, the count should keep going up by 1. So it doesn't work? So a defensive setup does not work for round 10. So we just have to plow our way through then? Let me see how much damage I take. Interesting. So defense boost 6 max is enough, actually. Like, that should get me through this because the ghoul attack is actually... It does more damage than the first attack. So if I had defense boost 6 max, this would work. So defense boost 6 max on this guy would work. Defense boost 6 max on, like, a metal like this would work. Is anyone sharing something with defense boost 6 max? I wouldn't imagine anyone sharing something with defense boost 6 max anyways. But let's take a look. It doesn't look like it. So let's see if we can just... Yeah, let's see if we can just do what Ruben says. Just plow our way through this mission. Not think too hard on it. And then go from there. Yeah, okay. Let's give this a run. Because Dark Riku's just self-sustaining. Just too good, too broken, too absolutely unfair. Really, actually, even if I put like Rage Form Sora here, that actually still works. And Rage Form Sora is tier 10. So I'm pretty sure this works. This should just actually... This is probably my strongest 3-metal setup. Or at least the strongest thing I can think of for this. Okay, so here we go. Let's go double the battle speed. We have no second chance, so there's no point in being like kind of frugal about our supernovas. So let's go Dark Riku. Brings down their buffs. We need one more Dark Riku to bring it down to minus perfect general defense down. Activate the other two. Oh, actually, you know what? I should have actually saved the Luxord and the Rage Form for next turn, where we're a little bit stronger. And then we'll double up the buffs for next turn. So we get knocked out here, come back. Rage Form, tier 10, copy metal, broken. Yeah, okay, so we can just plow our way through it, but that's not fun. You know what? Plowing your way through the problem is not fun. So we gotta think of something else. We gotta think of something else that'll, like, help other people out. And I think that defensive setup with Defense Boost 6 Max actually works. But I think I only have one Defense Boost 6 Max. Maybe I'll give it to that Nominee, like right now. Because eventually that Nominee is probably going to get Defense Boost 6 Max, actually. Let's see. Yeah, this Nominee is likely going to get Defense Boost 6 Max anyways. So, let me think. I do need a PvP Nominee. I already have, this one's gonna be converted into a PvP one. This one's got second chance, got all the resist and stuff. So yeah, let's give it to this one. How many random Nominee traits do we have? We have 30 random Nominee traits, which maybe we should do our Nominee trait rolls now. If we're gonna hit that many resist in a row, we might as well, right? I think that sounds right. But yeah, I have a party member that has a Defense Boost 6 Max with Vexen, and that should clear the quest. Let me actually double check those passives. I'm kind of curious about these passives. HP plus 3,000 almost. Okay. So Defense Boost 6 Max is pretty much going to be like a necessity. It's so funny because during that trait rolling for Elsa, I was like, who really survives with less than 800 HP? And the game's just like, you're about to. That's okay. Trait rolls and this game just treat me like that. It really just be that way. Like, truthfully. It really just be that way. Let's see. What is going on in Star Ocean Anamnesis? Okay. Cool. So that's our Ifrit quest. Again, I'm still deciding if I want to give this Defense Boost 6 Max right away. Ace Vortex, what's up first of all? Because I haven't seen you in chat all day today. Which medals are best? Upright buffs, reverse buffs, or general? General. General's always the best. General strength and general defense are always going to be the best. They are like the staple in which the other ones are built around. It's general, then upright, reverse, and then PSM. But when it comes to defense, it's general. It's PSM defense and then general. Actually, for some reason, PSM defense is better than general defense. I couldn't tell why. For buffing yourself up. For debuffing the enemy, it's always general defense, then upright reverse, then power speed magic. And again, they really should make this more like apparent in the game's mechanics. Just release a manual that's like, here's the number so that you could just crank it out yourself. So that you don't have to find all these like roundabout ways of trying to figure it out. Start leveling up my Keyblades. I don't wanna. I don't need to. It also feels pretty sweet to say you're passing all the content with level 35 Keyblades. You have 7 at level 50. That's awesome. That's truthfully really, really cool. I think I could have 6 right now at level 50. I think so. Because I just have like just a massive amount of gems. Like I think it was before you got here, but we were just looking at all the gems that I had, and like 3,000 of each gem plus, this is actually enough to get, these are enough sun and moon gems to actually get all of the, every Keyblade that's not the bad guy breaker up to level 50. I think I'm actually one short on the sun gem, because I think it's 174. But yeah, like we could easily clear having like 4 or 5 level 50s at this rate. But it's really one of those, if I don't need to, I'm not going to. Because like, okay, so what would it help me in? It would help me in PvE. It would help me with high score challenges. It would help me with PvP. I would say it helps me pass content, but I'm already passing the content. Would I consider Dissidia Leon to be an obscure metal to use in PvE? Yeah, at this point, yeah. It only gives himself and the next 2 attacks buffs. He has extra attack, it's essentially useless. Really, Leon at this point only PvP, unless you have nothing better. But a lot of the newer metals, Elsa, Illustrated Sora, they're just cracking numbers that make Leon obsolete. I mean, yeah, okay, so in terms of as using it at all, if there's good traits on it, I still use my Dissidia Leon, actually. Like, because I just don't have a better Magic Tier 10. I just don't have a better Upright Magic Tier 10. Except for Elsa. Like, these are my Tier 10s right here. I would even say the Aerith, this free Aerith, is better than Dissidia Leon, except for PvP. Because PvP, 100% defense break, it's always good. Always good. Not leaving it to a 30% chance and making sure that that hit goes through is always good. But I would say this Aerith is better. On average, it's better than this Leon. But look at, this is my magic metals. You know, I've got like a good Elsa. I've got a good Supernova Renew Aqua. So yeah, I'm actually now I'm lacking in the upright magic department. So I could pull for Sora if I need to, but Elsa's just far superior, and there's probably going to be something better coming out soon. But yeah, that's my take on it. Dissidia Leon, like, any metal is good based on what you need, you know? I just passed Ifrit 9 out of 10 using second form Sora, Dissidia Leon, Rage form Sora. Just wondering if that's considered obscure. Again, anything that you use that works. There's so many metals and so many differences between all the players. They could have different Keyblade levels. They could have a different metal selection. They could have different sub-slots, different traits. There's so much difference amongst the players that, like, really you got to figure out what works best for you. And that's why my advice tries to be as generic as possible, like minimizing the luck factor, traits. Try and use as many OP friend metals as possible rather than having a bunch of OP friend metals. That's why, like, copy metals are so strong. So, yeah, if it works for you, it works. You know, it can be as obscure as anyone makes it want to sound, but if it works, it works. Like, don't fix it if it's not broken with this one. But yeah, that's my thought on it. All right, well, I think that clears it up for Union Cross today. I wanted to do the Ifrit challenge. and that was done. We didn't do our defensive setup because I'm still kind of contemplating that PvP nominee, which probably is going to happen. Oh, let's do this time mission. Let's just get it done. But yeah, we cleared all our stuff for the day. We'll do a ticket draw video for tomorrow. What's tomorrow's video going to be for me? I think tomorrow's video for me is... It might as well be the ticket draw. Might as well. Let's see. Wait a minute. Did I change this? No, that's my rating one. And this is my no friend one. And then this is my friend one. Okay. Cool beans. This is the money egg, right? That's the name of this one? All the eggs have, like, such strange names sometimes. Yeah, just the money egg. Alright. Money egg, prize egg, shenan egg ands. What other egg names are there? They tried to be as punny as possible with the egg names. Alright. Well, that's all the Union Cross content I got, y'all. Really, it's just because I did Coliseum, cashed in my coins. Got nothing left. Unless someone wants to talk about something, I think that's a wrap. I might play Star Ocean Animesis for like an hour. But I'll have to change the stream, you know? I have to make a separate video because this one is just Union Cross. Scarf, this is one excellent event to do. I'm slapping my knee. It's like I hate puns, but I must respect them. Umbra just finished the last Ifrit battle with Supernova plus Xion, Tier 9 Hades, Anti-Form Sora copying the Gambler. Cool. So the idea was to restore gauges with Xion, Hades as a buffer, and then Gambler doing all the work. That's what it sounds like. I forgot, what's the Sorcerer has a gauge cost of 4, right? I think it does. But yeah, essentially this event is like, did you pull recently? If yes, then you'll pass. If no, then you won't. I'm thinking, Supernova plus Xion. Does the Xion have second chance on it to buy you a third turn? Or is it enough? Because I don't have a shared Gambler. Like, no one in my party is sharing a Gambler right now. But let's take a look. I think I have all those medals, though. I just might not have the skills that you have on them. Okay. So let's clear that out of here. Let's go... What do I have to do? So I have to cash in this. And then I have to just take out these real quick. How many missions are in the Goofy thing? 5? Okay. I'll just do that on my own time. That's fine. Let's see. So Ifrit. And then... I'm assuming you use Diamond Dust? Actually, it wouldn't even matter because the Xion's a buffer. Xion's a buffer, and Hades, I'm assuming, is a buffer as well. Hades, that's interesting. Hades doesn't give any buff, like any reverse strength buff, right? Hades was to not trigger the counter and using the Supernova to add counters. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look. Hades, my man. James Woods, my dude. Alright. Yeah. And then Xion. I should have HD Supernova plus Xion. I guess I didn't Supernova plus the Xion, though. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Because she restores 3 gauges, right? She effectively becomes free. Gauge plus 3. Yeah, she's effectively free unless you have a gauge skill on her. So I don't think that strategy is going to work as well for me. Because I assume you have like gauge 1, gauge 0 on her to give you plus 6 additional gauges. But I guess to that extent, we could try using my prime. Because it's going to be the same effect, you know? It's a reverse metal. That's going to be restoring 6 gauges to me. And then... count +3. Yeah, okay. I don't know if this will work for me, though, because I don't have the Gambler. And missing that ×2 damage actually is very, very important in this regard. And then Rage Form in the last slot, right? Yeah, so this is effectively your Xion. This is for counts, you said. And then the Gambler is self-buffing, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, but let's give it a run. I don't know if I could find a Gambler, though. I think Dark Riku's as good as we get. Unless there's a rando person sharing it, which would be pretty helpful. I don't think so, though. Are you a 2-turn buffer? You are a 2-turn buffer. This is raids, though. Wow, that's raids. That is a raidy boy right there. Let's see. 1 turn. Nah, we're looking for that 2-turn buff. Umbra. Just as a note, like Xion, Tier 9 Hades had perfect traits. Ah, yeah. See, it's like there's just too much variation, you know? But if it works, it works. If it works, it works. I literally, if I had to look at everyone's game, then it'd be easier to figure out a setup that works. But we're aiming for being generic. Yeah, we're aiming to be generic, and it looks like right now the generic strategy is Defense Boost 6, Vexen. But I'd have to test it. I'd have to test it for saying if it, like, conclusively works. Because it's like, again, we have passive plus 3,000 HP. And that's a lot. That is a lot. We can do the math, though. We can always just be like, all right, this is how much damage we took. Then we factor out the Defense Boost 5 max, factor in the Defense Boost 6 max, see how much HP we actually need to survive. So we can do that math. But right now, I'm feeling real lazy. I'm feeling really lazy about it. We just played Union Cross for 2.5 hours straight. And then we still have stuff to do. I'm a big fan of all these events, though, because now it's like people have things that they can do. And it's like raid time right now. We can raid, get some extra gems. Let's see. Did I pass all the raid stuff? PvP. Alright, let's just do PvP. Let's get my additional jewels for the day. Maybe just run a few Union Cross missions. And then we're going to call it there. Then I might play just Star Ocean Anamnesis for like 30 minutes. Because I've got something at 5 o'clock. Also, Gambler doesn't affect count. Perfect. Excellent. But I can't attest to strategies that I can't try. You know what I mean? Like, if I could test it and make it work, then I could advertise it. But if I can't test it and can't show it to people, it'd be like, it might work. It might. Alright. Let's see what we got for PvP. Yeah, I really should replace that. See, the thing, I like Kyrie and Xion for PvP because it overwrites buffers. But at the same time, Naminé with extra attack should do the same thing. Alright, well, here are my setups. Again, PvP doesn't really matter to me. Feel free to attack me, etc., etc. We just let it run on auto, and then we do something, and then we see the result screen that says if we won or not. Leon's got that paralysis max just because he's a PvP medal anyways. We might get dominated here. We'll see. We'll see, because I see the City of Sephiroth. Lingering Will. I see multiple the City of Sephiroths. He's got a Reaper. So it really depends on how many of these Sephiroths go through. It looks like all of them are going through, so... Whew! Gravy. Wow. Wow. Goodness. Gracious. Wow, that was literally more procs than I've ever seen a Sephiroth ever pull off. Wow. It's like, I feel like on average I hit 0, and that person just hit like 9 out of 10 of those procs. Alright, so they got a defense boost break. They've got the Supernova Renew Aqua that's going to reproc the Sorcerer. Man, this person really cares about PvP. Sorcerer comes back. Of course, the Elsa comes back. Elsa again. Sorcerer. Elsa. More defense breaks. Man, they're getting on average 2 out of 3 defense breaks. With the exception of that last one, but man, that was a crazy amount of procs. Woo! I'm a little jealous. I never get that kind of luck with PvP. We'll find out with this Dark Riku, though. But yeah, this is why I don't really pay attention to PvP. It's just so excruciatingly time-taking. Out of 6 hits, I got 1 of them off. Nuts. Yeah, it doesn't look like we make it on this one. But yeah, I could time it so that I activate the Dark Riku last, which would actually be the right play. But again, I don't care about PvP enough. Like, I just don't. Oh no, we lost. What are we gonna do? What are the rewards anyways? 30, 30, 30 across the board. What does it cut off at? Like 1,000? Maybe we should care. Maybe. Perhaps. It becomes 20. Wow, you lose 10 gems between... Wow, I'll be darned. Okay. Maybe I'll try. I mean, that's 30 free gems right there if I'm, like, ahead. But at the same time, I just don't care. Like, I just don't. Alright. So this person's smart. They have the dark now open up. And we'll just play it out. Yeah, actually, 30 gems at this point, it's like, you're either a... They have to actually, at this point, because of how generic gems have gotten and how easy it is to obtain them, they have to create a new resource, actually. Like, they just have to blatantly make a new resource that resets the whale free-to-play, like, leveling. So maybe it's not a new buffer that's coming up. Maybe it's a new resource. Because the battle system... Okay, remember the template. Not that template. Remember the template. This is all the stuff that's available in terms of, like, skills, special attack... Not skills, but, like, special attack effects, buffs, and it's like, look at how crowded this is, you know? Like, to add another layer of difficulty to the battle system would be kind of hard. They'd have to touch upon what they've already built, or they could create a new resource. That would be the other option, is to create an entirely new resource that would even out the playing field. Oh, I lost. Alright, where's the Dark Riku? No Dark Riku. We might make this one. It looks like this is just going to be a strength play. Or maybe he's got a Decidius. No. I'm looking at the Supernova procs and seeing what they got. Is it just a bunch of Terranords? More Terranords. Supernova Renew. Okay, I see. So the idea on this setup is just to, like, burst through. But I think I got this one. The Dark Riku is just too strong. Here, Dark Riku. The Dark Riku received perfect buffs from that Xion. That's another reason why I feel like I don't want to get rid of all of my Xions and Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairis, because it's like they do give perfect buffs and like overwrite buffs too at the beginning. Alright, we got 2 procs, and I think that's enough. Because then we still have the proc left of the Dark Riku. Yeah. Yeah, PvP is all about luck, and that's just... It just doesn't sit well, you know? It's like, you are more lucky than the other dude, because, like, literally, even if you had the best medals, if you had the entirety of the best medals in the format for PvP, they're still, minus the minus the supernova attacks, it's all still 30% chance. There's no special attack that's like 100% of the time it breaks through the enemy's defense. It just doesn't exist. So, man, if I had, first of all, if I had my 3 wishes on my last slot, oh, this would have been an easy fight. It just doesn't exist. So if someone who has maybe like 3 good PvP medals, all of the defense breaks go through. See, none of my Sephiroth ones went through that time. If all of them went through, and then the person who's a super whale, none of them went through. Like, I'm pretty sure that one person who didn't spend as much money just wins. And like, to that extent, is it really a well put together system? Like, I don't think so. So let's see how many of these elses go through. 2 out of the 3 hits, 0 out of the 3 hits. They got the supernova renew. Okay, so they got this one. They got this one. But if I had, man, if I just put my 3 wishes on the last slot, oh, done deal. Done deal. I would have reflected 100% of all this damage. Yeah, PvP is it's just a broken mechanic at this point. It's like something where they can't undo it anymore, you know? Too many people have invested in it. It's too much of a built-in mechanic for them to be like, yeah, we're gonna redesign PvP so that it's not so luck-based. But they just can't do that anymore. It just doesn't exist as an option. Alright, well, let's switch this around right here. Because on defense, magic is only good on the 2nd slot. Like, truthfully. Let's go Union Cross. And let's just get it done. Not Dark now. Sleeping Lion. There we go. Here. And let's go. Strong play is always to go for the eggs. Always go for the eggs and then don't have supernovas activated. Because, like, the nominate, the animation's so fast. It's so quick, you get to all the eggs. Even if someone is trying to, like, throw off your groove, then you just respond fast enough with the nominate. Oh, Ruben, you accidentally skipped the live video half an hour back. No worries. I was wondering, I was like, Roxas? Jason, I mean, aside PvP, it's nice to have something for DD at the very least, especially for events that make you use it. DD? Dream Drop? What's DD? Designated driver? Umbra, if they give us Keyblade parts to be used to make a new Keyblade as a resource, everyone will be motivated. Or enact another Keyblade war for it. We'll all get super mad over this one resource. Jock Bay, I think comes another medal that renews Supernova. No, that's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. Hang on just a second, y'all. I gotta take care of something real quick that just caught the corner of my eye. But a Supernova renew that renews Supernova renews is just, it's not a good idea. For this one, since I'm like I'll be right back. I just gotta run and finish something real quick. I'll just mute the microphone first. Okay, we're back. And I think we need to do one more Union Cross mission. And then we're good. We might just close out by playing like Star Ocean Anamnesis and just hanging out, if that's cool with y'all. But we did all the stuff we set out to do. We'll do the ticket pull video tomorrow. And that's it. And then that's it. We're good to go. Let's see. Oh, DD is Diamond Dust. Okay. Let's see. It's nice to have something for Diamond Dust at the very least. Okay, yeah, I got you. Ruben, remember when we used to play? Yeah, we would just randomly run into each other playing Union Cross. But now it's just like I just don't play Union Cross, the mission, as much anymore. It's just not worth it, you know? Like, I want to farm for magic mirrors that don't evolve. Like, what if they made a new mechanic where magic mirrors can increase base strength by up to 1,000? Just recycle what you have, game. Don't keep creating new stuff. Just recycle what you have and be creative. Umbra, and then it'll be a medal that renews supernovas, that renews regular supernovas. It just doesn't make any sense to do that because, like, Supernova Renew is new still. It actually just came out 5 months ago. So there's no real point in making a renew medal. Because then at that point, it just becomes like this weird pyramid of like math and how much Supernova Renew do you have to make it so that Supernova Renew is still worth Supernova Renew. Maybe it'll be a Supernova Renew that gives base strength increase. Like, that's still a thing on the table. Base strength increase is a thing that we had. Supernova Renew is something we have. Maybe something that does that. So, and it'll probably be a Kyrie or a Naminé or a Xion, you know? Also, I know I say Xion when in the game they say Xion, but like Xion just sounds weird. Xion. I think Xion sounds better. Like Xion? Shone? I don't know. It just sounds too heavily accented, you know? Like, it's like they're speaking in like one tone and then just randomly Xion. And I'm like, whoa, that sounded weird. It just doesn't flow well with the rest, I guess. But I like Xion. It just sounds more like powerful, you know? Maybe I'll fix it in the future. Maybe it'll bother me someday. Maybe. But it hasn't since it came out in, what was it, 2010, I think, was 358. No, 358 over 2 came out in 2000... I want to say 8. I want to say 8 because I'm pretty sure Birth by Sleep came out in 2009. Let's see. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Came out in May 3rd, 2009. Man, I was close. Wait a minute, when did Birth by Sleep come out then? Think. No, Birth by Sleep came out 2010. I knew they were 1 year apart, but I got the year wrong. So Birth by Sleep came out 2010. And then, yeah, Ruben, I just saw your comment. Oops. Because I'm thinking about, like, in each stage of my life, when these games came out, something important was going on. Or at least I tried to tie all the memories together. But yeah, I was 1 year off. 1 year off. Because I was like, I was here, and then I was here, and then this happened. Wait, what year did that happen in? So yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Oopsie daisy. Alright. What other Union Cross stuff can we do? We can just raid. But do I want to just raid right now? I guess I can raid right now. Raid and hang out for like 20 more minutes. Probably less. Honestly, I'm not sure. I really want to play some Star Ocean Amnesis though. That game is super duper fun. Man, I really wish that places that clean computers were open because my laptop needs a cleaning. Like there's some crazy stuff going on with the fan. Let's see. Hang on. I just got to respond to some messages real quick. Ruben, I never got a PSP to play Birth by Sleep. Kind of regret I didn't buy one. I mean, it was super fun to have it portable. Even though most of the games on PSP... Yeah, I got a PSP specifically for Birth by Sleep. Specifically. Like, this is a funny story here. Y'all have to strap in because this is going to be a funny story. So, what happened is that I was in Japan at the time with a few friends. And so, like, we were just walking around Akihabara, trying to see everything. But then it hit me while I was walking around the game stores that Birth by Sleep came out already in Japan, not in the US, because there was like a 6-month delay in release. So I saw it in the store and I was like, I want this. I want this as a souvenir. So, you know, I bought it and then I was like, I don't have a PSP to play it on. So I bought Japanese Birth by Sleep without actually having the console to play it on. But then my friend, one of my friends who was with me at the time, he's like, I'll just sell you my PSP for like $100. And the PSPs at the time were like $200, something like that. So I was like, for $100? I don't know, will it work? And he's like, they're not region locked. PSPs, original PSPs, not PS Vitas, are not region locked. So I bought the PSP off of him. And then I was playing Birth by Sleep in Japanese. I had no idea, like, half of the time what was going on. But it was super funny that was actually my first Japanese Kingdom Hearts game with Birth by Sleep, just because the PSP was not region locked. And it was super funny. I was just like, oh, this is awesome. This is amazing. It's great having this around with me. And then after that, after I beat, like, Birth by Sleep in Japanese, I was like, well, now I gotta wait till it comes out in English. So what do I buy until then? I bought Persona 3 Portable, which also sucked up like 200 hours worth of my time. But yeah, the PSP was a great console. It was like a portable media device in general. It wasn't just PlayStation games. Like, you could put files on there. You could put videos on there if you wanted to watch like portable videos. That was around the time when, actually it was a little bit after when the Game Boy was like, we're gonna have Game Boy Video and have like Nickelodeon shows. Ruben, I watched the cutscenes back then on YouTube, and I was really into the story of that game. Not that I didn't play Kingdom Hearts before that, but that was probably like the best. Not the best, but it's definitely among my top 2 or 3 Kingdom Hearts games of all time. Birth by Sleep's story was like tragic, but it was fun to watch. It was mature. This battle system was amazing. You really hated the villain, who ended up being the villain for the entire series. So Birth by Sleep was like quite a masterpiece in terms of Kingdom Hearts games. And then they made so many different things. Shotlock, Command Deck. They went into like Keyblade Masters a bit. They went into different styles of gameplay. Ventus was speed-based. Terra was super strong. Aqua was all about magic. Like, it literally felt like 3 different gameplay styles altogether. Not all of them had the same, like, command decks all the time. Yeah, Birth by Sleep, what a game. What a Kingdom Hearts game, Birth by Sleep. Alright, I think, yeah, in a few minutes we're just gonna we're gonna switch over to Star Ocean to Anamnesis and play for a little bit, or we're just gonna cut it here. I might just cut it just so I can go eat too. I'm kind of hungry. And I have to sneeze. Goodness. I hope I muted the microphone before all that. Let's see if we can crack the level 99 boss before we end the stream today. Aw, boo. It looks like we're gonna have to two-turn this boss. What is it, power-based? Ooh, see, that also would have been so good right here. I might switch the Xion out for... Man, if we had a rating Elsa, this would be so much more useful. Would have gone by so much faster. A rating Elsa and then a rating Yensid. As the friend medal. What is that, 96? We gotta do 3 more bosses? 2 more bosses, technically. We just need to get to 99. We technically don't have to beat 99, because it's not gonna look any different. Oh, whoa, I didn't realize this. OBS at the bottom gives you a thing that says dropped frames. 24. 24 dropped frames out of this whole thing is actually not too bad. Fix the wire. Ruben, I remember playing secondhand Kingdom Hearts 2 game for PlayStation 2 pretty late, around 2010 as well. I used to watch all the games footage on YouTube, but then I played Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time, and it felt like the game was pretty much ahead of its time, as it's still a 2006 PlayStation 2 game. It feels very epic. Yeah, people regard Kingdom Hearts 2 to be the best Kingdom Hearts game, but I say it's up there. The reaction system was great. The story was really good. It introduced the not introduced the nobodies, but it's where the plot really thickened for the game. You know what I mean? Like, Rechain of Memories felt like more like a bridge game rather than an actual game. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out and was like an actual game. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is still a really good Kingdom Hearts game. Is it better than Birth by Sleep, though? I don't think so. Birth by Sleep was just revolutionary for Kingdom Hearts. Now I'm looking at like Star Ocean Anamnesis stuff. Apparently one of the super broken characters got like re-edited because he was too broken. And I'm kind of wondering what that brokenness was. Man, after that sneeze, I have a case of the sniffles now. Umbra, off topic, and it's from earlier, but there's a character in Phantasy Star Online 2 named Xion. She pronounces it like you. I really think it's Xion. I really think it's Xion. Because it's... Because I think the Japanese is S-H-I-O-N. Ruben, off-topic rating it is boring, but I'm getting free gems. Like right there, just scored a magic gem for free. Like, it is boring. And honestly, when I raid, I'm very rarely paying attention. Like, I rewatched all of Avatar: The Last Airbender over the course of me, like, rating. Where I've been, like, studying or something like that. But yeah, rating is boring. Rating's so boring. I was responding to messages from friends just then. Not even paying attention to what's going on. Maybe I should replace the Xion with my Aqua that perfectly raids. I really wish I could just replace it with the Elsa though. But that Elsa earlier did not turn out well. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. They should have it so you could exchange like 1,000 or like 100 magic mirrors for a single trait medal of your choice. At least clear out my inventory of these magic mirrors. Umbra. Funny thing is that Xion in Phantasy Star Online looks like an older Kingdom Hearts Xion. We'll see about that. Phantasy Star Online Xion. Huh, she kind of does. If Xion was a doctor. Interesting. Yeah, black hair, bangs, short hair, not short stature. It looks like she's kind of tall actually. Oh, it's so funny. Even like the bangs part the same way. Hang on, let's pull up a picture. Just so everyone can see. Even the T stance is similar. Let's see. Let's add a new image. Xion? Question mark. Then this is Xion. This is Phantasy Star Online Xion. And you're right. Like, let's take a look. Oh, first of all, we hit level 99. Good job, y'all. Anyways, so this is the Xion. The short hair. There's short hair. There's bangs, and they part like as a triangle, which is like Kingdom Hearts Xion. Very like slim in stature. For some reason, the arms flare out with dress mechanics, which is very like Xion in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, she does look like an older Kingdom Hearts Xion. She's even got the traditional Kingdom Hearts blue eyes. Wow. I'll be darned. Is Phantasy Star Online Square Enix? What's the company that makes it? Holy Hera, someone's selling a Phantasy Star Online game for the GameCube for $280? Wild. Let's see. Sega. Okay. The Sonic Crew. Oh, Ruben, you added the 5% Lux Boost. Thanks. It helps. It helps in like small increments, you know, just to have the Lux Boost active. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so tedious. These, like, now that it's, like, at a 20% Lux Boost, I feel like I, like, have to raid now. Just to make the most out of, everyone's effort. I might have to convert that other Timeless River Mickey into a Lux rating medal. Like, I think my second Timeless River Mickey has raids plus 80, ground aerial extra attack. but this Mickey has raids plus 230, I think. Certainly looks like it based on what damage he's cranking out. And then Shion's got 100. But losing the Shion loses strength on the KR22. I think it's still worth it though. Just to get it out of the way. How much more until I level up? Man, 30 trillion? Oh, jeez. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? That's why it's like, man, if I had that perfect... Wait, now that I think about it, that Elsa earlier that we traded, we only got 1 damage in raids. We got 0 ground, 0 strength, 1 damage in raids. Out of 31 trade metals, man, we got done dirty with that Elsa trading earlier. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do one more raid boss, and then for the next, like, 10, maybe 15 minutes, we'll play... no, I'll just play Star Ocean on my own time. Ruben, if I activate supernovas before attacking without buffs, would you get more lux as you're doing more damage? So the supernovas, as far as I know, actually hurt your lux gain. It might shorten the amount of turns you have to do, but it decreases your lux gain. I believe that's how it works. I'm not as intricate on like rating as I am other things. Without buffs, because I heard as long as all the metals have Lux++, the damage, like, is irrelevant. It could have 11 hits, 13 hits. Like, at that point, the big difference is going to be the animation time. But, I don't know. Truthfully, to be honest, I have no idea. Alright, y'all. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here just so I can kind of leisure my way until I have to leave for my next thing that I'm doing. So, let's see here. Alright. Well, that's all for now. Again, thank you all so much for joining. I know it got kind of bleak towards the end, kind of lazy towards the end, but it was awesome having you all here. It's awesome seeing you all. Hopefully, you have a friend that has a shared Kingdom Hearts 3 Vexen with Defense Boost 6 Max, because I think that actually clears the Ifrit quest, like, pretty easily. So hopefully you got something like that. So that was the main thing. We'll do the ticket draws tomorrow. We'll make a video for that tomorrow, and then we will just take it from there. But with that being said, that's the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. If you'd like to join my Discord, go ahead and join right down there in the yellow box. Just type it into your URL exactly as it is, down to the capitals. But that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.